Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
And we have posted the suspect's photo on our website and the WSB radio app. A Metro Atlanta murder suspect is arrested on I-85 in South Carolina. 43-year-old Andrew Montgomery is wanted for murder in Cobb County. He was spotted in Anderson, South Carolina, traveling in a semi-truck heading north. Police coordinated a traffic stop to avoid a chase and took him into custody. An inmate at the Henry County Jail dies after a medical emergency. The Henry County Sheriff's Office says 40-year-old Quentin Fennell was given emergency medical treatment by jail staff and Henry County Fire Rescue, but they were unable to save him. The GBI now investigating. No word yet on a cause of death. A new early learning center opening next school year in Gwinnett County helps get kids ready for kindergarten.
Joyful Learning Academy will have 6 classrooms to teach up to 42 3-year-olds and 52 4-year-olds. Gwinnett County Community Service Director Lindsay Jorstad says this early learning center will focus on Shiloh community in Snellville, but they have mobile programs as well.
So whether it's with Building Brains Anywhere or Building Babies Brains, our team of early learning educators are moving around the county right now.
She says only 51% of children come into kindergarten ready to learn, and they want to close that gap. Mary Ryan Howarth, 95.5 WSB.
With hurricane season right around the corner, government forecasters predict a below-average season in the Atlantic this year. However, NOAA Administrator Neil Jacobs says it only takes one to do serious damage.
We have had Category 5s make landfall in the past during below-average seasons.
NOAA predicts between 8 and 14 named storms during the season, which officially begins June 1st. Forecasters say 3 to 6 of those storms could strengthen into hurricanes. The UN warns the world has 6 to 12 months to prepare for a global food price crisis if the Strait of Hormuz isn't opened soon. Many nations, particularly in Asia, Africa, and Latin America, buy fertilizer from the Middle East, and farmers now have to decide what they are going to do. It is 3:03. The Von Hessler Doctrine begins in less than 2 minutes. Right now, it's live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Ashley Frasca.
A little bit ago, had a crash move off to the side on 285 north at I-20 on the west side, and then there was just a hold up past Cascade, but everything back up and running for you. Pretty large rain shower over 575 right now, slowing that in both directions in the Holly Springs and Woodstock area. And it looks like a crash just moved off to the side, 75 south down at Forest Parkway. From the TrustDale.com Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm 95.5 WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. The thunderstorm that Ashley was talking about is continuing to move north-northeast in the direction of Holly Springs as well as the Cumming area. We have scattered rain showers throughout Alpharetta into Johns Creek, Duluth into Lawrenceville, Lilburn, and Mountain Park also picking up on some of this rain shower activity. South side, it is cloudy but dry for the moment. Do anticipate a few more pop-up showers and thunderstorms with the course of this afternoon into this evening. Lows tonight in the mid-60s. Tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy with scattered pop-up showers through the afternoon, highs in the low 80s. Live in the Storm Center, meteorologist Christina Upwards.
Right now, 81 in Smyrna, 78 in Lilburn, 83 in Fayetteville. More news at 3:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 1 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. I'm your host, Eric Von Hessler. Not alone. Got lots of doctrinaires. They're here to support me, to agree with me always. And if they know what's good for themselves, maintain loyalty. That's the most important thing to me. As far as I know, the loyal Tim Andrews is here. The loyal Autumn Fisher. Well, I wouldn't say loyal.
I'm here.
She's
goes
here.
rogue.
I'm here.
She's rogue.
The rogue Autumn Fisher is here. Rogue 2, we call her. George Clark, he's not rogue. He's on board. He's loyal. Look who's over. English Nick. Look at that. He's ready to entertain.
I just gargle because it's good for the throat.
Of course, that's the only reason to gargle. Well, there's one other.
That's how loyal I am.
That's
I
right.
want to gargle.
A
Can I
good
gargle?
Listen, don't
steal my gargle. Oh.
Listen,
I know you can
if you
gargle.
knew the star,
yes.
if you knew the story behind your gargling, then people would really understand just exactly how loyal to me you are.
Very.
that's not
what?
what
I didn't. You got a dirty mind. Jared Yamamoto is here.
Sir, yes, sir.
Talk about loyalty.
Oh,
Ass
yeah.
kiss.
Ready for battle. Speaking of dirty minds.
Ready for battle.
What you call kissing up, I call loyalty. It's just a way of how you see it. That's the most. That's the whole loyalty's very important.
Loyalty is the greatest gift you can receive from your subordinates.
You see, somebody asked him about. Somebody asked him about Stephen Colbert, and do you have any messages for him? Do we have? It's like his answer was, "I'll have a message for him later, or something." What was it?
Stephen Colbert's last show tomorrow night. What's your message to him, the late night host Stephen Colbert? It's his last show after him being such a staunch critic of yours. What's your message?
I'll have a message at a later date. Okay.
I'll have a message at a later date.
At a later date, I have yet to prepare a statement.
So here's what I'm wondering is,
What a dumb question.
Is he going to sue him? This is what he does. I'll have a message.
He's going to sue Colbert
for what?
I'm asking the question. Well, you know how he's sown. He's sued 60 like CBS News, 60 Minutes, ABC's gotten money.
Yeah.
Like he, from their point of view, from this administration's point of view, when you disagree with them or you say something through humor that they find is not true, they believe that they can get a slander suit or something going. And they don't believe that you're, parody and all that kind of stuff. What Donald Trump thinks and says is what's best for the country, right? So if you do anything in media to question that, you're not questioning Donald Trump. You are actually harming the country, which makes you somewhat treasonous. Now, we know that this administration does see this way. And for him to answer the question, now maybe he was just didn't have anything clever, like he couldn't think of a good slur on the spot for Colbert or something, and he just kind of punted. It's a possibility. But when he says, I'll have a message later, it just sort of makes me wonder if he'll find himself.
Stephen Coldum.
Yeah, maybe after last week you were reeling from this one.
I don't know how they get away with it. That's why we call them the Democrats. We have they're Democrats because they're dumb. They're dumb people.
Oh, thank you for explaining that.
Dumb DUM.
If you hadn't deconstructed,
I was lost
it was over my head.
What's he talking about? And then he explained it.
It's like, I like the, a joke is good when the person who has just told it immediately deconstructs it and explains it to you. It's that you're dealing with A-list material at that point.
Very Jeb-like. Please clap.
Yeah, please clap.
Colbert's lost his gig. I mean, he's leave the man alone now.
Well, he was asked the question.
Dozens of people will be upset about it.
But yeah, and I'm tired of the whole Colbert thing. Colbert walks away a multi-millionaire. He's doing just fine. And the fact of the matter is, network TV is dying. It will not be there in 10. Just look at the economics of what CBS did. Do I think Trump put his thumb on the scale? Yes, I do, but I don't think that's the only reason this is happening. It's happening because he was making $20 million a year. God knows what it took for his 14 writers. All of this kind of stuff. And again, I'll explain it again. Byron Allen is coming in, and they go from whatever that budget. What was it? Can you look it up, George? What was the budget of the Late Show with Stephen Colbert yearly?
Yeah, this new
million.
thing.
I looked yesterday. Yeah.
$100 million a year to Byron Allen coming in. He's going to pay CBS for the time for his stupid Comics Unleashed show, and then there's going to be some kind of other show after that, I think. He pays CBS for the time, and then his company goes out and sells the advertising.
I got you.
And with that, beyond the Trump thing with Colbert and all of that, I think that kind of shows you where late night television is going. Like, it's apparently not, there's profitable and then there's profits that actually produce profits. You know what I mean? Like, if they're profitable on the margins, then they might as well just go ahead and do something else. I don't know how much Jimmy Kimmel is costing per year. Fallon, obviously the last one to go will be the Tonight Show because it's the most legacy and it was the first one there ever was. But in 10 years, I don't know that there's anything going on. I don't even know that we have networks, because what we know from Rupert Murdoch getting into the president's ear and saying, you better help us with the NFL, because if the networks lose the NFL, the networks are dead. They're gone. So if they're that close, if they're that close to perishing, I don't know that in 10 years that we even think of like ABC and CBS the way that we've always thought of them.
Byron Allen can make a ton of money. He's good at making money.
Right.
The overhead on that show, I mean, is he even there half of the time?
Yeah. No, and I think he's going to run rerun. He had these comedians on. This Comics Unleashed has been around for a long time.
Is this just stand-up comics doing their thing?
Yeah, and they sit around with Byron Allen and talk. But it seems to me that it's been around since the 2010s.
It's been a while.
So, and if a lot of the material was evergreen, he could probably show some of that stuff just reruns.
It ran 233 episodes between 2006 and 2016, so this is a reboot.
A reboot, but what I'm saying is, I guarantee you the way he's thinking is he's gonna edit these things together in such a way that, you know, hey, we've got Amy Schumer, and she's going to be like skinnier than you've ever seen her because it's like from like 2008 or something.
Maybe we need some 2007 humor.
You
guys.
know what? It's time to bring it back.
Bring it back.
Yeah, it was
Roll
a
it
good year
back
for humor.
You know what I've been watching lately is I've been getting into different comedians. For a while you watch them, and I've always liked Brian Regan. So you watch one thing on YouTube, and then there's 900 things that show up. But a lot of it is from the late 80s and early 90s, and so these the way they used to show comedians it's like you would have the TV studios, but they would look like comedy clubs at the time.
Yeah.
But now, how do I describe this? I like the look. I had forgotten about that late 80s, 90s look where it's like a triangle that's inside of a rectangle, and one's like blue and the other one's yellow. You know what I'm talking
like
about?
a squiggle across it.
Yeah, like that aesthetic.
It's a little bit of like a Saved by the Bell.
Yeah. And once you start looking at those years, it's like, wow, everying looked like that.
And the clothes and the hair.
The clothes had that kind of look.
The shirt
to them.
was too big.
Yeah, it was it's an interesting look. It seemed so modern at the time. There was a lot of neon running through it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the whole idea. It's like, hey, we're post MTV. Are you kidding me?
It was
modern.
A bridge look between the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah,
by
it was like
the
92,
mid-90s on, it was muted colors and dark tones.
It's just interesting. Because I noticed it also. So I'm watching those kind of like old comedy specials. But we talked about the guy who does he tells you the worst rated shows, like from every year, whatever.
That show on YouTube.
When you get, I wish I knew his name because I give him a plug, but he always shows the opening credits for a lot of these sitcoms that failed. And if you get in that little time period between like 88 and 93, all those credits look the same.
Yep.
Like there was there was a show I barely remember that had a famous singer. Was it Chaka Khan had a show?
Did Chaka Khan have a show?
It was a famous singer, and she ran a club. She ran a nightclub, and they showed like a scene from it. And of course, it looked exactly like all the other stuff. Then know,
his name is Paul Van Scott.
Paul Van Scott. Yeah, it's very. If you're an old codger such as myself, it's a lot of fun to.
It is fun to watch that because you see a show that like is 2 years before. The star of that show had another show that was a huge success.
Matthew Perry.
Yeah.
There was one that was like before Friends, he had a show that was named like Matt's Life or something. And it was almost like they do it like he was famous where his name is Matt but with a different last name. And it bombed. It went nowhere. Boy, he must have been depressed. And then Friends came along.
Yeah.
And he never got depressed again, which is
well, that was the kind of
I had no idea that he had that show. That's kind of like...
I didn't either until it came up. I'm like...
There's some 70s show where there's a robot cop. And the
what was
guy's
that called?
very famous. I can't remember the name of the show, but the guy who was in it was very famous. And he kind of like a big head and jowls. But he played this robotic cop.
I need a BJ.
These shows lasted
I need a
5
BJ and the
weeks.
Bear remake.
That was that lasted
the truck
a
driver
couple
with the
seasons.
chimpanzee.
Never drew me
That was a
in.
hit.
Loved it.
That was a hit. Never drew me in as a kid. It was
As a
easy
kid,
to
I
get.
got into it.
It was easy to get me into
It
these.
was around the same time as Chips and A-Team and all that.
I never watched those shows. I think I was. That's because I moved out when I was 15, and I moved
I'm
in with
10 when that show's on. You're not the demographic.
Yeah.
It was 10-year-olds childs and then older guys.
I think I had moved into with the 2 Vietnam vets
Yeah, you weren't
and
watching
my sister or whatever. So I never saw an episode of Dukes of Hazzard. I never saw an episode of Chips. I may have seen an episode of
Grizzly
Chips.
Adams.
I loved Grizzly Adams. That was like when I was like 13, 14, 12.
That had the guy who played Uncle Jesse in Dukes of Hazzard in it, didn't it?
Yeah, he was the old wise guy up in the hills.
Denver Pyle.
Denver Pyle. And what was and then
Grish.
Yeah, what did he had murdered somebody, or he was falsely accused of killing?
Grizzly Adams?
That was the whole idea.
Oh,
Grizzly Adams.
Denver Pyle.
No,
the character.
I killed
Adams.
Roscoe and left his body in the creek.
The reason I think it was kind of a fugitive premise.
Yes.
He was accused of murder or something, and so he went up into the hills and became this.
Or a Davy Crockett hat.
Typecast because he was in Jeremiah Johnson.
Dan Haggerty.
Robert Redford.
Is that his name? Dan
Haggerty. Yeah,
it was.
But
Why would I remember that? You could
what
ask,
else has he done?
I don't know. But you could ask me like some kind of interesting thing, and I would have no idea. But you asked me who played Grizzly Adams, and no trouble. There's not an amount of THC between the 70s and now that can knock Dan Haggerty out of my brain.
Oh, my goodness.
That's how much I love the Grizzly Adams.
Hey, apparently his son, Dylan Haggerty, is an actor.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What's he in?
42 years old. He's done a couple of different things. I'm looking at his IMDb.
Well, it's nice to know. I imagine we've lost Mr. Haggerty.
We
Dan
have,
Haggerty.
yes. Yeah,
It's
he passed in
unfortunate.
2016.
Yeah, but he was in
rest
Elves in
peace.
1989.
He was 73 when he died.
Elves a horror.
Is that a horror movie?
Yeah, a bad one apparently.
That looks like a really bad AI movie. That's the picture you've got there, Tim.
Want to talk about Batman? I have not seen it, obviously. So this Star Wars movie is coming out this weekend.
I'm excited, but is it not good?
No, well, listen. Let me just.
I'm flipping. I saw a better preview.
Okay, but let me
Favreau's
just.
involved.
I'm just gonna.
I'm flipping. And I'm
flipping.
I'm flipping.
I'm flipping. He's flopping.
Flippy for real.
Listen,
I'm twisted.
let me just tell you this: the review. It's not just from the YouTube channels that love to hate all of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Reviews from The Guardian, New York Times, and those level are at. It's time to kill this franchise. When you've got
the best,
I saw that. I was like, how? And they're not saying the movie's awful. They're just saying it's uneventful.
I saw a headline.
It's done by professionals, and you can see that it's done by professionals, but it doesn't do anything magical. It's just, you just walk out going, okay, I saw that movie. Whereas a Star Wars movie is supposed to,
knock you on your
knock you out.
I saw a headline that said, "This is the way?" ?
Oh boy,
So that's a weird. When it's not nerdrotic, but it's the New York Times saying, end this franchise. You just gotta wonder.
when it was an episodic show, when it was created, it was a Western in space. Every episode was self-contained. They go to a planet. They needed this. They needed that. They took care of a problem. They helped somebody out. They got what they needed.
Well, I guess
and
what they're
left.
saying is this seems like two random episodes squished together.
But no,
That's,
but toward the end, the last season, it was let's cram all the garbage lore from the expanded universe into this one show.
The High
CGI
Republic.
Luke. Yeah, the High Republic.
What's the High Republic?
That existed before the Star Wars. Before
Yeah,
the
because that was in
prequels.
Rogue One, wasn't it?
No, it was before. The High Republic was before the. Oh God.
Before all of them.
So is it before the Empire?
Yeah, way.
So was it a
way
time? So
It's
it was
what set up the Empire to be the Empire.
Yeah.
So the High Republic was probably this kind of big thing, but a benevolent leader, and then it got taken over by
the Sith.
I've never even really figured that out. I have no idea.
It's easy.
Only
Light,
a
dark.
Sith deals in absolutes.
Easy, good, bad.
Yeah.
Which side are you on?
Yeah, but not in the
I'm
modern.
on
not in
the
the
bad
modern.
side.
Kyber
If you're not
crystals.
with us.
Do you know what a
You're against
Kyber
us.
crystal is?
No, I don't.
It's the little stupid thing that you have to talk to make your lightsaber work. You know what? They didn't have those in Star Wars. It was just you turn it on. It was a
now
sword.
they have it.
The point of it was the Jedi were old. They used swords. The modern warfare was
like
guns.
Yeah.
Space Knights.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now you got to talk to it.
Yeah. Like Darth Vader made his by crushing its soul.
I gotta say this, man. I rewatched Rogue One because I had finished Andor. I was talking about this the other day, but you weren't here. And man, is there something? I didn't like it as much the second time as I did the first time. But one thing that they did not do well is like when Darth Vader enters in that movie, it's like,
Yeah.
Remember when he entered the first movie? Like the first time you see him, where you go, How hard is it to do that again? But anyway, it's.
Oh yeah, he was using his lightsaber to.
Oh, I liked that.
Just the way that he walked in, they were trying to make it big, like here comes Darth Vader, and it just kind of didn't.
This is in Rogue One.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you like Andor?
I liked it enough.
It
I liked it enough, and that made me go back and watch Rogue One again. It's very flawed, but yeah, it's the best thing since the original trilogy, the show and Rogue One, but still very flawed. Here's a question I have for you, Tim Andrews, because you follow these things. How come in Andor, it's all about that planet? Was it called Gorman or Goron or whatever with the spiders?
I think it's Gorman.
With the spiders, and they
Harvey
were going
Gorman.
there, and the everything kind of got kicked off with the rebellion that starts on this planet, and Rogue One is supposed to follow it. Not one mention of that planet
because it was made after Rogue One. So maybe they hadn't made it up yet.
Oh, okay. That makes
See, there's
no
an
sense.
answer to everything in the Star Wars universe.
No,
or,
so
or
you're
the
saying
Emperor had already taken it over by then. Because remember
No, but it's supposed to be right after. The whole thing gets kicked off by the rebellion on this planet. And then immediately after, they're supposed to be, okay, Rogue One starts. They don't say 100 years later. Well, obviously, and then the people are younger than they were.
Yeah. Better Call Saul
the
thing.
stuff before, especially the female senator. She's super young in
Mothma,
Rogue
yeah.
One.
Is that Mon Mothma?
Yeah, she's super young in the movie
think
Rogue
about,
One.
What's her name in the prequels? She's like, I'm a senator.
Oh, yes.
Well, Natalie Portman.
Stupid head.
But I'm just saying when you go, because she's very important to the plot from Andor, and she's still quite a beautiful lady. Don't get me wrong, but you go from what's supposed to be before Rogue One, and she's that age, and then you get to the movie Rogue One, and she's like 20 pounds lighter. She's younger. It's just kind of weird to kind of put that together.
But once she got out of politics and was working for the rebellion, she started to really de-age.
Yes.
That's what happened.
Lord Vader, get rid of all the women.
Anyway, well, this isn't some sort of Star Wars deconstruction show. What the hell are we doing
I
here?
saw a good
Movie's coming out.
preview, actually, of the Grogu movie. I did see it.
you-
I saw one good preview, so I'm flipping. I'm flipping on it.
Are you going to go the first weekend?
No. I'm busy this
They're
weekend.
talking about like $60 million. That's going to be the worst opening
It's a good streaming movie.
ever.
Probably.
Available only in theaters.
I might go
Tim.
and help it out.
Yeah, okay.
You going to take the young one?
Well, the young one's not been into Star Wars at all. I think she finds Darth Vader and stuff to be scary.
Yeah.
Her dad's big into it. That's why they're going to MomoCon this weekend. But
Right.
when I mentioned this movie was coming out, I mean, she knows about Grogu, so she's kind of like, oh, maybe.
Well, that's what they're depending
She's more
on. excited
excited about The Sheep Detective than anything else right now.
What is that?
Which is the Hugh Jackman movie that's kind of like Babe, where the animals talk, the sheep talk.
Yeah.
And so she's really excited about The Sheep Detective. So we might see that first.
I
In the
tried to
Sheep
get.
Detective, do they use CGI to make the
Animals
animals
talk?
or is
Yeah.
it like Babe?
I'm not sure.
How
What,
was Babe
strings
done?
and peanut butter?
Was Babe done with strings and peanut butter?
Fish hooks.
No, they're just like
Talk!
They're just their natural movements, and then they put
Like
they
Mr.
put words to
Ed.
it.
Yeah, Mr.
Oh,
Ed.
my
They
lip
had to
are
go through
really-
like 17 horses, and they kept ripping their lips off.
shoot this one, bring in the
Wilbur,
next.
I would imagine it's CGI. It's got to be in this day and age, isn't it?
turn me into glue.
It's got great reviews.
Does
Sheep
it?
Detective?
Yes.
Is it based on some sort of YA novel series or
idea.
something? Well, well, listen, take her to that. It'll be
Yeah.
more enjoyable. I hear that Pedro Pascal is in this movie for like 5 minutes
Yes.
What? How can he be? He's the Mandalorian.
because he's got a helmet on the whole time.
Oh, so it's not him always.
You
He still
only
talk-
see him
He
without.
still talks though.
Oh well, it's like he did an animated show.
I saw he
He went
was
in and like did the voice.
the anime.
He's
The
too
How about
busy,
that
too busy
review-
being in everything.
How about that reveal or something in front
busy.
of those Star Wars fans at Disneyland?
Oh, where he had his helmet on. He goes,
How
"Can you hear me?
how
Can you
set
hear
up.
me?" I was just thinking of that.
That was like one of the most,
Yeah.
That's like
It was all set up. They knew he was going to
Janky.
be there.
janky.
Time to say goodbye.
They have a
to
special
Star Wars.
guest.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Let it
so
simmer.
end where we began.
Nothing's allowed to end these days.
That's true.
People in politics won't end.
This guy won't-
franchises won't end.
This guy won't end.
You can
Musicians
pay
won't
in
end.
ass. You can pay in ass.
Says Paul McCartney. He's not going to end it.
No,
As-
I don't want him to end. Do you know what I mean? But also,
You
let's
want him to
all-
retire.
Yes, just relax.
Well, I
give
want this
room
album.
to the next gen.
That's fine. I don't have any problem with them making albums.
Can I just say that Paul McCartney, Sir Paul McCartney, excuse me,
Yes.
he obviously really enjoys still performing and still playing. So I don't think he's going to stop Autumn until he just can't even get up in the morning.
And people say that
he'll be 110.
The price for his concert tickets are too high, but they don't realize that you can do this.
You can pay in ass.
I gotta watch the Saturday Night Live episode. I haven't seen it yet.
You
can pay with ass.
It does sound like Bane.
Batman, I'm going to play help, Batman.
You can pay in ass.
Get any size air conditioner for $69.99 a month, 0 down, an unbeatable lifetime warranty, and ask about clean air upgrades. Visit reliableair.com to book your free estimate today.
She walked miles with her granddaughters every day at Disney with zero knee pain, but she couldn't have done that months ago. This all started with a visit to QC Kinetics.
We have spent the last 4 days going from park to park, walking all day long, no pain. I feel fantastic.
Here's what baffles people when they hear Kathy's story.
The doctor said, you need 2 full knee replacements. And I said, that's not going to happen. I went to QC Kinetics, started treatment that day. Within a couple of weeks, I was absolutely pain-free.
It's the kind of story that QC Kinetics hears from patients all the time.
I cannot thank QC Kinetics enough for giving me my life back. I'm active again and loving it. I'm well over a year out. I've had absolutely no pain in either knee.
Before you agree to surgery, listen to this. Think about it.
Tomorrow is Animal Kingdom, so yeah, gotta go.
Kathy's glad she took them up on the free consultation. We have one set aside for you.
Call QC Kinetics, 770-285-8026. That's 770-285-8026. 770-285-8026.
Coming up from the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra, Delta Classical Concerts featuring music director Natalie Stutzman conducting an all-Tchaikovsky concert, May 28th, 29th, and 30th. Tickets at aso.org.
Linda Beaver here. Buying a pre-owned vehicle is a big decision. It should feel exciting, not overwhelming. That's why at Beaver Toyota and Beaver Mazda, only the best vehicles earn a place on our front line. Each one is carefully selected and inspected. Quality isn't negotiable. One property, 2 trusted brands, over 700 pre-owned vehicles. From a $5,000 starter car to your dream car. We have options for every budget. Beaver Toyota and Beaver Mazda, the safest place to make a big decision.
Wait! Before you change the station, listen to this.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KRS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate your car at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Pickup is quick and easy. You'll also get a vacation voucher and a tax deduction.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Folks, spring is in full swing here in Atlanta, and so are those bugs. Termites are swarming, mosquitoes are buzzing, and ants are biting. And nothing will run you inside faster than fighting off all 3 at once. I've lived in my house for 23 years, and thanks to Arrow Exterminators, I've been bug-free for all 23 of them. That's why I trust this family-owned company. For over 62 years, Arrow's been protecting Atlanta homes and businesses from pests. They've built their entire reputation on great customer service and treatments that are effective and environmentally friendly. Don't let the bugs ruin your outdoor fun this spring. Take back your yard with Arrow's Mosquito Control Service and let them handle the termites and ants too. They back all services with 100% satisfaction guarantee. Schedule your free pest inspection today. Call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com and tell them Belinda sent ya.
Georgia Power is here for you with quick tips to help you save on your bill this summer. Change your HVAC filter and check vents for flow. Set your thermostat at 78 for max efficiency, but every degree closer helps. Because summer savings mean more to spend on what really matters. Visit georgiapower.com for more energy-saving tips.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 3:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by Vincent Financial. Our top local story, storms firing up again across Metro Atlanta this afternoon. Let's get a live update from meteorologist Christina Edwards in the Storm Center.
And good afternoon, Bill. We have heavy rain and thunderstorms on 575 rolling through the city of Canton. Thankfully, the rain is moving away from the interstate, so that's going to clear out in just a few minutes. Coming, Coal Mountain dealing with some heavy rain and thunderstorms along Georgia 400, where it becomes State Route 19. And throughout Gwinnett County, Lawrenceville, Decula, Mulberry, Sugar Hill, you are contending with the rain showers. This is drifting northeast in the direction of Winder, Brazelton, and eventually moving towards Gainesville and Lake Lanier. We'll have the rest of the forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Live in the Storm Center, meteorologist Christina Upwards.
A suspected serial rapist is behind bars in Cobb County, and police are trying to identify more potential victims. Sergeant Eric Smith with Cobb Police says these incidents may have occurred as far back as 2022.
Investigators believe some victims may be members of the Hispanic community and recognize that some individuals may be hesitant or afraid to come forward.
The suspect is identified as 22-year-old Jamel Palmer. His photo is posted on our website and the WSB radio app. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Cobb County Police Department Major Crimes Unit. Police are looking for clues after a shooting in northwest Atlanta.
Responding officers find 2 men suffering from gunshot wounds at the Flipper Temple Apartments on Abner Terrace. A 19-year-old victim hospitalized in stable condition, while a 20-year-old man is listed in critical condition after suffering multiple gunshot wounds. Investigators have not said what led to the shooting, and no arrests have been announced. Graham Carroll, 95.5 WSB.
Democrats do a postmortem of the 2024 election. Political correspondent Avery Harper reports it looked at why they failed to beat President Trump.
So it says that Democrats failed to build up Kamala Harris before she became the nominee, that they struggled to make an affirmative case for her candidacy. And they also say that Democrats underestimated just how much economic anxiety and cultural issues, including some of those transgender attack ads that we saw in 2024, that really hurt them with key voting blocks.
It is 3:32 and time now for live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Ashley Fresca.
Thanks to traffic trooper Charlie, called in a car off the roadway, and I see it. Fire department on the scene. Highway 78 westbound between Memorial Drive and Mountain Industrial Boulevard. They're blocking that right lane, and it looks like trouble headed towards Snellville, holding up Highway 78 eastbound before Ross Road. And traffic trooper Rich said a stalled bus, and police are with it in the HOT lane 85 northbound near Sugarloaf Parkway. From the Trustdale.com Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
And I'm 95.5 WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Heavy rain moving through Cherokee, Forsyth, Gwinnett, and Hull counties at the moment. They're moving towards the northeast, so we're getting a little bit of a break in the rain for the rest of metro Atlanta. However, with the breaks in the cloud cover and temperatures climbing into the mid to upper 80s this afternoon, more pop-up showers and thunderstorms are to be expected between now and sunset. Temperatures will fall into the mid-60s for tonight. Tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy with a few more pop-up showers and thunderstorms. The rain remains in the forecast through the rest of this holiday weekend. Live in the Storm Center, meteorologist Christina Upwards.
88 in Conyers, 78 in Mableton, 71 in Alpharetta. More news at 4 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hey, it's Shelley Winter for RJ's Auto Body Plus. Now, listen, here's a scenario. This happens every day in Atlanta. A person gets in a wreck, you file a claim with your insurance, then the insurance steers you to their preferred auto body shop for an estimate. It's a short list. They do this because these places are in bed with the insurance companies. They work with the insurance companies to cut corners on your repairs. Do not do this. If you get sick, do you go where your insurance company tells you to go? If you are hurt in an accident, do you go to an attorney where your insurance company tells you to go? No, you go where you're going to get the best care for you. RJ's Auto Body Plus works in your best interest, not the insurance company. Better service, better parts, and paint. And in most cases, a more timely manner. They'll even come get your car and tow it in. Family owned in Marietta, Georgia by my friends Jeff and Edith. Search RJ's Auto Body Plus or 770-955-5020.
If you've seen me recently, I've probably stopped to show you pictures of my new closet designed by Artisan Custom Closets. It's Ashley Frasca. From the consultation to the final install, I am still in awe of my newly organized space. Let Artisan help you simplify your life. Schedule your free design consultation with a certified master artisan designer at artisancustomclosets.com. That's artisancustomclosets.com. Reward yourself with affordable luxury.
Men, if you're suffering from ED or PE, you're not alone. Most importantly, you don't have to live with it. Priority Men's Medical Center restores men's love lives in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, even when Viagra and Cialis don't work. Here's Dr. Simovitz, specialist in men's health.
Priority Men's Medical Center's painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. 98% of patients see instant results right in the office.
Men are now lasting longer than they ever imagined. And the best part, at Priority Men's Medical Center, your consultation and first treatment are free. Qualified patients even get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. Take control of your love life. Call now. 404-885-8885.
Here's something I heard on YouTube. And it's, stop singing The Clash over there.
I love this song.
Is this the Radio Clash?
This is Radio Clash.
Yes.
Radio Clash.
So I heard this idea coming in, and I thought, oh, get out of here. And then it stuck with me. Like, have you heard this speculation that Diana Rossini's husband, she's actually just his beard? And that's why in the wake of all of this, they're seen all lovey-dovey in public. Because most guys are going, yeah, I wouldn't respond that way.
Yeah.
So they're thinking that maybe his response is so muted because maybe he's known about this relationship for 6 years.
And those are Vrabel's kids?
Huh?
And those would be Vrabel's kids?
Well, I don't know. You can still, you can still
DNA
tests.
You can, or you can, he can just,
take a pill.
Do it for the king.
Tough it out.
Do it for the queen.
Yeah. Hold his nose.
That's what my mom told me once. You know that.
Do it for the king.
Or
the queen.
That was when I was about 11 or 12 years old. I don't know how I had this conversation with my mother, but she insisted that all the men in England were gay. And I said, yeah, but even at my age, then I was like, well, how do they keep having
procreating
more people? And she said, oh, they do it for the queen.
And now the king.
And now the king.
Good Englishman.
Hey, you're here for Toodle Pip, right?
Former Englishman.
I'm here to say that what your mother said was absolutely wrong. But
well, you would say that.
You're saying that as an American now.
Well, I'm
that's
saying
why.
that as also I'm in the public eye. I can't be seen.
My mother could say some very smart things from time to time, but
I'm kidding. I loved you. I met your mother. She was awesome.
She evened it out with some rather ignorant things from time to time, but she had a good heart. She wasn't a hater of any kind.
No,
she sifted through the information and came to the wrong conclusion from time to time. So, what do you got in the Toodle Pips there?
I've got this from The Guardian. This is theguardian.com, of course, The Guardian, one of the British newspapers.
Yes.
UK radio station apologizes for accidentally announcing the death of King Charles III.
Well, how did that happen?
Sorry.
Well, they have these automatic things in place that trigger when it happens.
Yeah.
And
I know for a fact that we had a 1 hour special for Jimmy Carter for a decade.
Over 10 years, yeah.
Because Chris Chandler had to keep going in every year and updating it because, so...
we even lost some people that were voiced on the package before he passed away, or before the special before he died.
Oh, like people who were speaking about it.
Yeah. We lost them before Jimmy Carter.
Yeah.
This announcement was made due to a computer error at Radio Caroline's main studio in Essex.
Is that one of the pirate? Is that one of the old pirate?
Well, yeah, before there was BBC Radio, there was Radio Caroline.
Right. That was on a ship?
On the ship, yeah. And that was where kind of rock and roll radio was
my guess
born.
is that they're not on a ship. They're in a building, and they're owned by BlackRock at this point.
Probably. I don't know who they're owned by. But station manager Peter Moore wrote on Facebook, due to a computer error at our main studio, the death of a monarch procedure, which all UK stations hold in readiness while hoping not to require, was accidentally activated Tuesday afternoon, mistakenly announcing that His Majesty the King had passed away. And then the radio station fell silent, as would be required.
Oh. Is that what has to happen if the royalty
silence, I guess,
for like a minute or an
hour?
He
goes, it alerted us to restore programming and issue an on-air apology.
I was listening and I thought, oh dear, I'm dead. What shall I do?
It must be true, Radio Caroline, right?
And in the moment of silence, I stared out into the abyss.
Didn't they make a movie about Radio Caroline? Was that with Jack Black
or
whatever?
Rock Boat or something.
I'm sure
it was
called.
Terrible. It was bad. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Was it really called Rock
I know,
Boat?
something like
Rock
that.
Boat.
I went to a free
Hey, what are we
screening.
gonna call it?
Rock the boat.
It was the boat that rocked.
Oh,
no, it wasn't that. It wasn't called that.
No, it
yeah.
was no,
it was like
the,
a radio
it was
in
the,
a boat.
It was the hand that rocked the boat.
Yeah.
Was
It was a cradle of rock boats.
The hand that rocked the cradle of the boat.
I did go see a free screening of that, and I almost walked out halfway through.
Well, why would Jack Black? There's somebody more American than Jack Black. Was there an American involved?
Was
there
it Jack Black in it?
I sort of remember that.
There was that Welsh actor that I loved. It's about to be in something cool about Russian warfare.
Richard
on TV.
Burton?
Not Richard Burton, no. Reese Evans, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, look at that. Well,
Welsh,
so
you know.
you're well and alive, King Charles. You
As far as I know, I'm still alive.
Just keep
and
checking into
dreaming of being
Barely in
a
barely
device for my wife.
you still got that in your mind,
No,
huh?
yes, even though she no longer needs them.
Dare
Oh,
you.
darling.
Please pray for me and my one son who's decent.
All right. Well, he's still alive. So
He's still, yeah, he's
that's
still
got to be
doing
kind
it.
of weird for people. They're driving down the road. Hey, did you hear this?
Yeah.
What are you hallucinating?
Oh dear.
All right. What else you got?
I've got, this is from sci-fi-now.co.uk.
They are good.
They report on all things sci-fi now.
In the UK.
Yes, I guess, well, it's
.co.
worldwide if you want. Yeah.
Sourced from
The UK.
the UK,
Trailer launched for
which
history.
is England, Scotland, and Wales.
That's right, all together. World Cup's coming, come on.
And Northern Ireland.
Trailer launched for history-making AI feature film Hellgrind. And if you
Okay.
watch the trailer, it's what you expect.
I didn't watch it. I heard it
Oh.
because we had the audio, and
Dire.
it sounds awful. So this is completely 90%, not completely,
Yeah.
90% AI.
Yeah, it took about, what did they say? It took only $500,000 to make. And
Still cost that
and it
much?
And
took-
400,000 went into AI.
And
okay.
a 14-day generation window.
Okay, so that's what that
It's a quick
$400,000.
make.
So, yeah, I don't. When I listened to this for the first time,
Yeah.
this was my thought, and we'll listen here and we'll see. My thought was, well, it sounds about as bad as every other movie that I hear.
Yeah, there's some
Yeah,
movies
it's
that are
like-
real that are quite
It doesn't-
about this level.
I expected it to be extraordinarily, but the acting, if you can call it acting, seems rather wooden to
Yeah.
me. But, you know,
Long before humans walked the earth, there was a war between angels and demons.
no, there wasn't.
There's some other world full
Yeah, there was.
of demons,
No, there isn't.
and now they're hunting us?
No, they're not.
me? They say the gods forged 6 artifacts of unimaginable power.
Of course they did.
3 were taken by demons.
Avengers.
3 were hidden on Earth.
Harry Potter.
What happens if the monsters get to them first? Our world ends, and you don't get to save your friend.
I don't give about any of this. Oh, just tell me how to save Lulu.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't care about the end of the world. I just want to save this one person.
Did it just eat my bomb?
Bomb.
Oh no.
Huh?
That's the
What?
thing. That's the thing that
Jabba's
ate
in
his
it?
bomb.
Oh.
So it was a big monster that he threw the bomb.
It's about this.
Solo.
Wow.
Garbage.
What is that supposed
That is
to be?
AI slop. It's a monster that eats the bomb.
I thought it was.
That sounds like the made-up language that Nick does.
Ista points no, it's a night now.
I thought it was.
Ista hellfire.
I thought it was the new Styx album.
Hellgrind. Oh yeah, Mr. Roboto.
Mr. Roboto.
Yep.
Or Jar Jar Binks is
No, it sounds like-
old and destitute.
Yes. Misa no like it.
This movie is terrible.
Well, the
But
first
hey,
one's going to be, right? Of
course.
If we're going to fulfill our vision of putting every Hollywood actor out of work, then we're going to have to put up with some bad AI at first. But eventually,
Yeah.
we'll never have to listen to another actual actor let us know how they feel about politics. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
With Election Day behind us, what happens
The Republican
next?
primary for governor is now moving into a new phase as Jones and Jackson will duke it out for the nomination.
How will your city be impacted?
She is a product of the state, a product of the city.
How will the state be impacted?
Runoff for the Democratic primary.
How will the country be impacted?
Thomas Massey loses to President Trump-backed challenger.
As the consequential midterm elections approach, keep listening for the answers you want to know. 95.5 WSB, your 2026 election station.
Avoid the headaches of a traditional home sale and move on your timeline with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Hi, it's Chris Chandler. Selling your home can be overwhelming. That's why who you work with matters. My friends at Mark Spain Real Estate can help you sell your home hassle-free without the stress of putting your home on the market. Trust them to sell your home fast and for top dollar. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Spring cleaning is here, and if you're hosting graduation parties or family get-togethers, now's the time to call Zerorez. Hey Atlanta, it's Patrick, owner of Zerorez. Get your carpets clean for just $35 a room. That's over 50% off. Plus, take an extra $50 off air duct cleaning. Just mention WSB. No soap, no residue, no harsh chemicals, just a deeper clean that lasts longer. Appointments are filling fast. Book now at ZeroResAtlanta.com. Zerorez, it's the right way to clean.
It's not just about great prices. It's about how you feel when you know with great confidence that you're being taken really good care of. Come see why Georgia made us #1. Beaver Toyota coming. I'm not kidding. We're going to wow you.
Running a small business means juggling a lot. Your network has to handle it all. That's where a fiber-only provider falls short. You deserve a partner who gives you a greater advantage. Introducing the Total Solutions Advantage only from Comcast Business. A first-ever combination of the largest, fastest fiber-powered network, the most reliable Wi-Fi, gig speeds with equipment and security included, and a 5-year price lock. Plus, it's all backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. The Total Solutions Advantage only from Comcast Business. A new standard for small business with reliability, security, and savings in one. When you add it all up, no one does business like Comcast Business.
Switch today. Get started for $60 a month for 12 months when you add an advanced solution to a qualifying internet package. Limited time offer. New customers only. Requires 300 megabits per second internet, security edge, and additional qualifying service. 1-year agreement, paperless billing, and autopay with bank account required. Taxes and fees extra. Most reliable Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA Fixed Broadband Experience Report, May 2025.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Spring cleaning isn't just for your house, it's for your life. If your job is getting old, it's time to clear the clutter and spring into IT. Go to My Computer Career.
My Computer Career helped me get the skills and certifications I needed to start a new life as an IT professional in months, not years.
Earn the certifications the top employers are looking for right now. Visit mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation to see if it's time to spring into IT. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Just shut up, English Nick. We have to do our job.
He's dishing dirt that we don't have.
I know, but we have to. The audience.
I didn't even know we were back because I was so into the conversation.
You know how much I pitched to the people above me. Just 4 hours of commercials.
Yeah.
But they said no. You do have to come on from time to time.
Wait, we do have
and
to deliver.
Break up the commercials.
We have to deliver for the audience.
Yes, we do.
Heck?
Yeah, whether we like it or not. Apparently, that's what we signed up for. So, English Nick.
You have to give a keyword out at 5 too for that cash.
Absolutely, and I will be there, and I will do that because I'm a man of my word. If I say I'm going to give you a keyword, then you know that keyword is coming because the keyword is coming from a man who is a man of his word. Do you get it?
And keywords.
Coming, Georgia?
I'm a man of my, yes.
You want one more, Toodle?
Yeah.
This is from apnews.com.
I'll take 2 more, but if we have time.
Oh, okay. Well, the first one, Aaron Rodgers says the 2026 NFL season will be his last. This is it, he says.
Yes, they just kind of slipped that in. So we don't have to deal with him after the season. Like I don't know.
There
won't
be a 23rd season though.
I don't know. I might stay. I might go. I got a lot I want to do, and I want to. Date some more actresses, do a lot more drugs.
No, he's married now.
Okay,
he's got a wedding ring on this.
No, he won't let anybody see her.
we haven't seen her. We don't
keep her in a box.
She lives in Canada. You don't know her.
Maybe it's the wife of that guy from, oh my God, the California religion where it's like a cult.
Scientology?
Yeah, the Scientology guy's wife.
Now, hold on.
Mrs. Ost.
As a lifelong Scientologist, I have to push back on your
I know.
this idea that we're anything like a cult. Not at all.
Ridiculous
You're
stuff.
allowed to leave, usually. Okay, and that means that we're not. We're
Miscavige. Shelley Miscavige.
Oh, is she the one that? Oh, she's never been found.
Yeah, she's never been. She's still
Is
missing.
that true? Is she still missing?
What's her name has been screaming about it for
Did
decades.
Oh, what? The lady that was on the sitcom with
the nails.
with the fat guy.
Leah Remini?
Yeah.
Yeah, Leah Remini.
Remini. Oh,
Did she divorce the guy from Scientology and then she went missing?
No, she didn't. They're
just
still
went
together.
missing.
She just went missing.
Maybe she had a.
I'm going to go run
full
through
of
one of their churches tonight.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Boy,
her
that
cool.
would be creative.
the latest social media thing.
Yeah.
Wow, 2 months ago.
I can take care of that very quickly. Next person who does it, 5 years in jail.
Yep.
The last word on Shelley. Sorry.
Yes.
Interrupting you.
No. Hey, although I like that. I like the deference. Yes. Go
The
ahead.
last word is her niece says that she believes that Shelley is alive working at the Twin Peaks base. And
What's the Twin Peaks base?
It's that restaurant with the ladies.
Oh, is she like dressed up with waiting
I
on
think she's
tables?
working at the Twin Peaks.
I believe it's a
It's a David Lynch themed restaurant.
Yes. She's with me.
I'll have a coffee and some cherry pie.
Oddly, the coffee here is not good.
The beer is great.
Bad coffee in heaven, huh?
I like their outfits. Wait, wrong Twin Peaks.
So how long has she been missing? This is like a weird thing. Like this guy is somewhat protected. Is there an investigation going on? Put Tom Cruise on it. He's good at finding these things out. I've seen him in a couple of procedurals. So she just like went missing and nobody cares?
I mean,
she did register to vote in 2017. So
yeah, but somebody else could be doing that for her.
I mean, it is California.
She hasn't been seen in public since August 2007.
Whoa.
And he's not asked to explain this?
Well, no, because he's the leader.
He's the
You
leader
can't
of
go
the
against
cult.
the leader.
Okay, but the sheriff isn't in Scientology.
Yeah, but there's a lot of money.
Yep.
There's a lot of hands and a lot of
hold
pockets.
Hold on. Honey, turn down the radio. How much money do you have to be able to do this?
Just
your wife
because
just
you care
disappears and then nobody says, well, he's on the radio. He's powerful. Nobody's seen his wife in 15 years, but I can't touch him. He's on the radio.
How many poor people join that church? How could you afford to be in that church?
Well,
All right,
because
now
you can afford it at any level, but you have to like
Scientology has kidnapped my Toodles.
Yeah, you see what's
you
happening
have
here?
to do physical stuff if you can't afford it.
Now it's turned into a whole anti-Scientology.
I know.
thing,
I'm going to get Tom Cruise on the phone.
I have many friends who are Scientologists.
Or John
You
Travolta.
do, really?
You do.
Maybe. I haven't asked.
Name
I'm
one.
assuming.
I know one guy who used to live in Georgia.
Beck.
No.
He's my friend. Beck.
I have a
He
musician
was
friend.
born in it.
A musician friend married to a blonde lady here. They moved out to California. Now, she's no longer anywhere on his social media, and I believe he's into the Scientology.
So maybe she's taking care
Maybe
of
she's
Shelley.
missing too.
Yeah, she's the take care.
The missing wives.
The missing
of
wives of Scientology.
What a great show.
It can
Let's
be
do
like
it.
a reality show.
That's
They're
it.
like they just interview somebody. Where is she? They're like, we don't know.
We haven't seen her in months.
There was a
No,
spaceship.
I think you find them and you do like the Mormon wives.
Yeah, you interview them.
No, you just have them do a reality show.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, one of them's got to be a bitch.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
and all
Yeah,
that, you know.
yeah.
Do the whole thing.
Going full circle here, apparently we do know that Aaron Rodgers' wife is named Brittany.
Yeah, and he was on
Apparently we know that.
McAfee, and he said he was staying in shape, and they asked like for football, and he said no, I want this. This was the most crass thing. He doesn't want to expose his wife to anything. He says I want my wife to keep wanting to have sex with me, but he didn't say it that kindly. Use the F-bomb.
Oh, yeah, because Pat McAfee will bring that out in people, and they're
Yeah.
good buddies, I feel like.
Yeah, I know, but I just thought it was kind of crass.
Yeah.
The way that he said it.
How could she not have any sort of social media footprint?
Well, maybe that's why she's worth marrying.
The sports troll.
Because she's not into all this
He
stuff.
went to an Amish community, found the prettiest lady.
She churned the best butter.
Yeah.
Here's a headline for you. The sports troll on Facebook. We finally have photos of Aaron Rodgers' secret wife.
Oh, yeah? Well, there's some
So
sort of
look.
meme happens, and you see
There's-
that See that naked
that's
guy?
not her.
He's pulling
Is
everything
that,
apart.
is that her, the tattooed lady? Is that real?
George, you got that right.
That's not real, right?
You ever have that happen? You're too young for that. When was that? Was happening like in 2005 or something on the internet. Remember, you'd be a thing, and then there'd be. I remember it. I think that the Red Sox won the World Series or something, and there was a link to the Red Sox win or whatever, and you click it, and it's a naked guy. And he's pulling. He's like. Remember that?
To as Goatsy.
That's Goatsy. Yes.
Was that Goatsy?
Yeah, that's the most.
Are we talking about the
disgusting
same
meme.
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's good.
He's opening the curtains. Uh-huh.
Just before the news jog one day, it's like, oh, the Boston Red Sox. Hey! All right, you got something else really fast because it's 3:55. Can you do it?
Really fast?
Yeah, something real fast.
Mick Jagger's going to be back in the movies.
Oh, wow.
Because he's done a few movies over the years.
Hey, in the 70s.
He's going to play a lighthouse keeper in the new Three Incestuous Sisters movie, along with Dakota Johnson, Jessie Buckley, and...
I run a lighthouse.
Saris Ronan.
I wouldn't marry a lighthouse keeper.
Is the light lit? Is the lamp on?
My job is I'm a lighthouse keeper. That's who I am.
And my farts stink like any other one.
I don't think I've ever seen any of the Mick Jagger stuff.
He was in that.
He was in a movie called Performance, which was a big a big art movie in the late 60s.
What was the
was a
Australian
science
movie where he
fiction
played,
one, too,
Did he play
was
a
it?
criminal in an Australian movie?
With Whoopi Goldberg?
Was it Skipjack or something?
Free Jack?
Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Sweet Jack.
They're all here. All the movies. He was in Ned Kelly. He was in Ned Kelly.
Yeah, that was. Was he worse than Bob Dylan in that movie that Bob Dylan's in? Because that'd be difficult.
And he's produced a few
Billy
movies.
the Kid movie?
Yeah. God,
Mick has
terrible.
produced a few movies too.
Well, I think that's great. Now, is it going to be the 30-year-old Mick that's going to show up in this movie, or is it going to be the older?
He's the dad, so.
I'm an old man. I run a lighthouse.
Yeah.
Hey, English Nick.
Yeah.
We love you.
I love you.
And we hope you have a great week.
I will. Happy Memorial Day weekend.
And
happy birthday to you.
Thank you, sir.
What if you could buy a flippable, two-sided mattress made with the finest materials that cost less than other luxury brands? This is Greg Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory, and this is exactly what you'll find with our new Orthos line, available exclusively at OMF. We build these by hand using premium materials like wool and cotton. It's old-world craftsmanship with modern comfort, our most extraordinary sleep system. Built locally at a price other luxury brands just can't match. Visit the Original Mattress Factory and experience the Orthos line for yourself.
You got this. Come on. Come on, a little bit more.
Emory Orthopedics and Spine Center, using advanced treatments to relieve pain and get you back to living life without limits. Learn more at emoryhealthcare.org/ortho.
Greg is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. 8 years ago, I just didn't feel like I was on my game. I started taking Prevagen, and I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
The U.S. Treasury just released its official financial report for 2025. Buried in it is a startling admission. By its own numbers, it appears the U.S. government is insolvent. When governments go this deep in debt, they print money, raise taxes, or cut benefits, none of which can help protect you. That's why people move part of their savings into physical gold and silver. Call Monetary Gold at 877-NOW-GOLD for their complimentary gold and silver guide. That's 877-NOW-GOLD. Call Monetary Gold now at 877-NOW-GOLD. Do it before the next headline, not after. Performance may vary. You should always consult your financial and tax professional.
No good story about furniture house begins with, well, we were sitting in the bare spot in our backyard on vinyl folding chairs. No, it doesn't. Just stop it. Dave Baker here for Ben Hill Renovations, my deck guys. That's right, it's deck season. In fact, it's always deck season. So add some outdoor living space to your home with a new deck, or maybe you have an old deck that needs to be brought up to date with a tender, loving remodel. Either way, you need Ben Hill Renovations. Ben Hill Renovations will provide you with a better contractor experience. You'll have a dedicated project manager. They'll show up on time and they won't go over budget. And all jobs are backed by the Ben Hill Renovations Workmanship Warranty with over 60 years of experience, Ben Hill offers superior craftsmanship and a high quality of work that fits within your budget. So get your project started today and pay no interest and paid in full in 12 months. Check out their website at bhrenovations.com. Ben Hill Renovations, creating raving fans since 1964.
News, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 4 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by Hoffman Financial Group. Our top local story, Atlanta police are looking for new clues in last month's shooting at Piedmont Park. WSB's Veronica Waters reports live the reward in the case nearly doubles today.
We're going to increase the Crime Stopper reward to $25,000 for persons of interest.
Atlanta Police Captain Jermaine Dearlove says 16-year-old Tiana Robinson was an innocent bystander killed by a stray bullet when an altercation escalated to gunfire at a post-404 Day Park party. As the reward jumps by $10,000, her father, Terrell Robinson, pleads for somebody to speak up and finger the shooter.
Please, we can't let this murder just go away as another unsolved case. We have to solve this case, not just for my family, but for the whole city.
Police say time has passed, but their sure memories haven't faded, and they've released video of at least one new suspect with a gun they want the public to identify. They say public outcry is essential to solving this case. Reporting live, Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
83 degrees in Atlanta, watching for more scattered showers and storms this afternoon. Will this rainy trend continue? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. This is new at 4 o'clock. A Douglas County teacher accused of having sex with students is facing new charges.
Arrest warrants reveal more alleged victims in the case. Douglas County investigators accused 25-year-old Maris Nichols, a teacher at Alexander High School, of sending explicit photos, live videos, and other graphic messages to multiple students. In one case, they say she encouraged a female student to watch the 50 Shades of Grey movies so they could discuss them. The warrants also detail sexual encounters with male students. Nichols is also accused of tampering with evidence by asking one student to delete things off his phone and deny any allegations of child molestation. Jennifer Perry, 95.5 WSB.
A rape investigation is underway in Cobb County with cases possibly going back as far as 4 years ago.
Cobb County police are trying to identify more potential victims connected to a serial rapist investigation. Sergeant Eric Smith says some incidents may have occurred as far back as 2022 and may involve individuals in Georgia and Ohio.
Investigators believe some victims may be members of the Hispanic community and recognize that some individuals may be hesitant or afraid to come forward.
The suspect is identified as 22-year-old Jamel Palmer. Anyone with information is asked to contact the department's major crimes unit. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
And we have posted that suspect's photo on our website and the WSB radio app. 3 suspects are arrested in connection with a January murder in DeKalb County. They're accused in the shooting death of 43-year-old Mikkel Hightower. 2 of the suspects were arrested out of state. A 3rd suspect is now in custody in Cobb County. DeKalb police used evidence at the scene to connect these suspects to the shooting. Joyful Learning Academy opens next school year in Snellville to tackle the early learning gap.
It's an early learning center for 3- and 4-year-olds where teachers will get them ready for kindergarten.
It is set up with 6 classrooms, and Gwinnett County Public Schools and their educators will be coming in.
Gwinnett County Community Service Director Lindsay Jorstad says too many kids are starting school unprepared. The county is opening a second early learning center at Grayson Highway later in the year. Mary Ryan Howarth, 95.5 WSB.
Former UGA linebacker Nolan Smith is arrested on speeding and reckless driving charges in South Georgia. Deputies in Twiggs County clocked Smith's Lamborghini going 135 in a 70-mile-per-hour zone on Interstate 16. Smith is entering his 4th season with the Philadelphia Eagles. With just over a week until the start of hurricane season, the official government forecast is out today.
For the Atlantic hurricane season, NOAA is predicting a below normal season for 2026.
NOAA Administrator Neil Jacobs says they are predicting between 8 and 14 named storms, with 3 to 6 becoming hurricanes. The Memorial Day holiday travel period is underway, and today and tomorrow are expected to be the worst days on the roads.
The best bet? Hit the road early in the morning or wait until later at night to avoid the heaviest congestion. Now, if you're driving long distances, experts say plan your gas stops ahead of time. Prices can vary significantly along your route.
Correspondent Stephanie Ramos reports 45 million Americans fans are expected to travel this weekend. It is 4:04, and the Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, it's live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Ashley Frasca.
Folks moving about town, some graduation ceremonies are happening tonight. The downtown connector really filled up, stacked in both directions, 75, 85 north and southbound, pretty much the entire length of the connector. A travel advisory on Highway 78 eastbound trying to get out from Stone Mountain Park. Looks like there's some trouble blocking at least one lane, if not two, before Ross Road. And authorities in Roswell holding the right lane with a crash on 400 southbound at Holcomb Bridge. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Partly to mostly cloudy this evening with scattered showers and thunderstorms rolling through. Some of these storms may produce some locally heavy downpours, then fizzling out for tonight, lows in the mid to upper 60s. Tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy with pop-up showers and thunderstorms, some of which may produce some damaging wind gusts. Tomorrow's highs in the low to mid 80s. Rain showers remain in the forecast this weekend.
And Storm Tracker radar shows the heaviest of the rain right now moving into northeast Georgia around the Gainesville area. It is 79 in Johns Creek, 80 in Powder Springs, 86 in Riverdale. More news at 4:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 2 of the 99th episode of the Von Hessler Doctrine this season begins right now. I was just told that. We've done 99.
It's crazy.
And I've been here for at least 30 of them.
Yeah, it's me.
I know that. I know that.
Is that a Steely Dan song or Toto? 99.
99?
99. I can't take it no more.
No, I think it must be Toto because they wouldn't have to, because isn't it Hate?
Oh, it's Hey 19.
Hey 19 is Steely Dan.
Cuervo go.
And that's Hey 20.
The fine Colombian.
They should do all the numbers.
They should. Hey 15. Well, maybe not that low.
Again, I have if anybody knows this Donald Fagen, I really, from Steely Dan, I just really have to know the answer to this question. Does he have the driest sense of humor in the world, or is he the grumpiest human being who's ever lived? One of the two is true. I don't know which one.
I think it's a combination.
You think he's
grumpy,
a grumpy, dry sense of humor?
Yes.
Boy, that's
I'm going with B.
You put those. You think he's grumpy?
Oh, hell yeah.
You just think he's grumpy? I think you feel like he just hates the audience.
Yeah, and hates being old.
Well, he was always kind of like this, though.
Yeah, I think he has a neural divergent issue.
Well, you would think so because the way he plays, he was
very shy.
His and also, I know. I see what you're saying. I was thinking also, I think he has some sort of physical. He has a weird, like when he plays, his shoulders are unusually high and stiff.
Yeah.
And I've always wondered if he had some kind of physical.
But if you watch their early performances, he's not looking at the other band. He's just looking straight ahead, or he would hide, he would hide himself.
Well, he had stage fright in the beginning. That's why they had another person who would sing some of the songs.
Yeah.
Right. He wouldn't take the front. And people are tuning in right now. Like I'm learning things about Steely Dan I never knew before. I didn't think I'd get that from a show on the way home, driving home on WSB.
Usually he just bitches about Trump, but now he's talking about a band I like. I appreciate it.
By the way, I have to correct the record a little bit. You know, I'm always telling the audience, ask the next question. And yesterday I asked the wrong next question. I asked, so still give me some credit. You know, I did ask.
You still asked the question.
I just asked the wrong question. I went to AI and I was asking how much of that $1.776 billion slush fund, right? I ask, how much of the budget of the IRS is that to be putting out to Trump? But the IRS and the Department of Justice stuff was together. So I conflated. Now, the IRS, the deal is the first person and family in the history of this country that's ever gotten this deal. From the time that was signed backward, the IRS cannot audit any Trump family member. That part was real. The slush fund actually came out of the Department of Justice. So it's going to come out of that money, not the IRS budget. It comes out of the Department of Justice budget. And I was amazed because if I was right with the wrong question, it was going to be 14% of the IRS budget. Turns out it's 2% of the Department of Justice budget, which is a lot less than 14, but is still a hell of a lot of what a budget, a yearly budget is for a department. But I did want to correct the record there. I asked the wrong question. I asked the wrong next question.
Now, I see the line of being busted. Are you like over the line of being busted or not?
Yeah, I'm busted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eric, you've been busted.
Told by consultants for years, never tell the audience that you got something wrong.
Yeah, they're a bunch of dopes.
Yeah, that's the first thing. So they don't. He said they don't want to know that. They don't want to know that their favorite radio host can get things wrong. And I immediately rejected that. I said, look, I don't know who you usually work with, but I know myself, and I'm going to be wrong a lot. So I need to just own it. Maybe you've worked with perfect people up to now, but
I love it when we're wrong because it's like a group of people. You're with your friends. You're all sitting around a campfire drinking some beers. You're gonna get things wrong, and then the audience could go, idiot. But
and as the show goes on, it's like we get more inebriated, right?
Yeah.
So things get more and more wrong.
It's so once I realized that I got something wrong, and it's always like driving. Yesterday, it didn't happen until I got home. And I'm saying, I thought the show was great yesterday. I could never, ever have a great night, great night. Because I thought, it's a good show, and it's on YouTube, and I'm just enjoying myself, and, I am that gummy over there. Boy, why not? And what a cap off a great day. And then I start thinking, and I go, maybe that was wrong. Uh-oh. And then I got to go look at it. And then once I find out that I was wrong with something that I said, I have to wait hours and sleep on it. And then wake up the next day. And then in my mind, it's going to take that. I'm trying to catch up with the person who was listening and in the moment said, you're an idiot. That's wrong. Like I'm thinking of it like a race. And that guy's or gal's got they've got such a head start on me. They knew I was wrong hours and hours ago. Now I know I'm wrong and I can't address it for hours and hours.
I have a prescription for that.
Is it called Xanax?
No. Well, that would help.
Yeah.
But just log into the old Facebook and say, oops, I made a mistake today.
Everyone knows I'm not on Facebook.
I know, but you could log in, put it there, don't look at the replies, and then it's off your conscience.
You feel better. Or start up a live stream.
You know what you could do?
Yes.
Write it down and then put it in a fire.
Yeah.
Well, kind of the same thing from that new song by Ringo Starr. That's why I
put it in the fire.
No, he says
that's where all your fan mail's going.
He says in and out. He said
in one ear and out the other.
No, and I didn't want to. He said if something is real or whatever, you think about it, but then you just let it go.
Yeah.
He goes in and out, in and out. In and out, and that's what I was trying to do last.
The old in out and out.
With this, I was going in Ringo's voice. I was in and out. And out.
And if it really bothers you, you do have that trippy setup at your house where you can go live with that little Windows 98 background.
Oh, yeah.
You can go there and just do a little live stream and correct
I made
it.
a mistake. By the way, me and 3 people, because no one would expect me to ever show up doing that.
It would be added value. The listeners would
that
love it.
That should be the YouTube thing that I do.
Yes.
Eric corrects Eric.
Yeah.
Eric corrects Eric. And so every day after the show, I just go there. I get 6 hours after the show's over.
Yeah.
Right. Last thing I do before I go to bed is
so it'd be at 1 a.m.
No,
if it's 6 hours out.
No. Is it 6? Yeah, it shouldn't be 6 hours. Usually I know I've said something wrong by 10. So if we get to 11 and I realize after that, but maybe it's like Eric corrects Eric. These are the things that I got wrong today. Although you have to correct it in a time frame where the people would have heard it from the first time. But probably because of my popularity, it would just go viral, right? So everybody 100%. Would know by the time I got here. And to me, viral is like 75 people or more.
Like Jared. Yeah. Jared actually goes viral, though. I never do.
Yeah. Well, listen, there was a time where you would be happy. You would point to another guy and go, sometimes he goes viral, but I never do. That would be a very positive thing.
That's a good thing.
It's true.
He doesn't use protection.
For some reason, he says it's not comfortable. He doesn't, But
she told me she was protected.
Yeah, but is the syphilis worth it? I don't know. He says yes. Who am I?
Sometimes it is.
Can you imagine somebody thinking
she was that hot?
She was that hot.
Yeah.
It was worth it. It was worth it.
Just a shot.
Happy to say, never visited these loins. Thank you very much. Never.
And what would you call that segment
And
again?
by the way, I'm really glad that I had cystic acne when I was a teenager. because if I had not had cystic acne, because there was two things I had as a teenager, cystic acne and really, really, really dumb. So if you remove the cystic acne, probably I would have gotten.
Were you dumb or a lunkhead?
I think
because those things aren't the same. Like you're smart.
I think about
you're smart now, so you weren't dumb when you were a kid.
I don't know. It's amazing to me. With my friend Stefan, who knew me from the time I was about 19, I talk about this a lot. We talk about it. It's like I don't know how I could have been so dumb when I was young. It's a mystery to me because I left home when I was 15. Every other aspect of my life, I was growing up far too quickly. Everything happened to me long before it was supposed to happen, right? But you'd think that life experience, I would have had street sense, common sense, but I had none of that. I was really, really ignorant I don't know. I didn't really start putting things together, understanding how to be objective. And, I dropped out of the 9th grade, so I didn't get a whole lot. I kind of had to learn this stuff on my own, I guess. But you just would have thought by leaving my home at 15, moving in with 2 Vietnam vets and my sister, being a part of the adult world like that so quickly, that I would have been, just street smart but I was not. I was a very, very dumb. Like when I first started doing stand-up comedy, some of the best advice I got, I didn't take at the time because I thought, you know what you're talking about. But this person really knew what they were talking about. They told me, you need to expand your vocabulary because you're up there and you're talking and you're not using enough words and vocabulary to be interesting while you're up there. And that was absolutely correct. But I don't know where along the lines I began to expand my vocabulary or anything like that. I was just it's a mystery to me how I could have been so ahead of my time in the adult world and yet have been so ignorant and just unable to figure out the world. I had no insight. I guess that's what I could say. I had no insight.
And in that instance, mentally you had to just not care because you weren't curious. You were just, I'm just here.
No, but I was. That's the thing. I was going on stage. I was trying
to.
Before
that, you were just kind of that 15 to 19.
No, when I was 15, it was just,
like, I'm here.
I'm good. Yeah, it's just, I lived in a house where we took the pot off the top of the refrigerator when we woke up and would put it up there right before we went to bed the next day. So, yeah, my brain was kind of swimming in other things other than knowledge at the time.
Look, you ended up in the right place, right?
That's
You're
right.
in the place that you love right now.
That's right. I'm in the place that I love, working with Autumn Fisher every single day.
Yep, that's me.
It all worked out. Look who's with us again. It's Ashley Frasca.
Nice job.
I messed up that name yesterday. I don't know why, because we've only known each other for like 15 years. Ashley says 285 is getting crowded.
Thank you, Eric. Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, it really is starting to fill in. Leaving Doraville on the inner loop, 285 east and south. You're on and off the brake pedal all the way down to Memorial Drive, and the same for that outer loop ride headed north through Tucker, getting past I-85. And you got some volume in and through Vinings as well on 285 north and south. Travel advisory continues. Highway 78 eastbound, some trouble before Ross Road, and DOT just reporting a new crash 20 westbound past Lithonia Industrial Boulevard, reportedly blocking 2 lanes before Panola. Traffic brought to you by CummonsRecall.com. Recall 67A mobile appointments are now available in your area. They come to you quick in under an hour. Complete the recall to get $500 and a warranty worth thousands. Schedule at CummonsRecall.com. Next report in less than 10 minutes. From the Trustdale.com Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
When the weather is at its worst,
the Atlanta Fulton County Emergency Agency says that nearly 2.5 inches of rain fell.
We're at our best.
First responders now arriving to the scene, 75, 85, both north and southbound.
Check back throughout your day for the latest details.
At least 4 cars are stranded in the standing water.
95.5 WSB.
Your severe weather station.
Dave Baker here for my deck experts at Ben Hill Renovations. Still dragging your heels on that new deck? I get it. You want to make sure you find the right builder. You want Ben Hill Renovations. From their superior craftsmanship to their workmanship warranty, they are your one-stop shop when it comes to upgrading your outdoor living space. Visit their showroom or see them on the web at bhrenovations.com and schedule a free design consultation at your home. Ben Hill Renovations, creating raving fans since 1964.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
Running a small business means juggling a lot. Your network has to handle it all. That's where a fiber-only provider falls short. You deserve a partner who gives you a greater advantage. Introducing the Total Solutions Advantage only from Comcast Business. A first-ever combination of the largest, fastest fiber-powered network, the most reliable Wi-Fi, gig speeds with equipment and security included, and a 5-year price lock. Plus, it's all backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. The Total Solutions Advantage only from Comcast Business. A new standard for small business with reliability, security, and savings in one. When you add it all up, no one does business like Comcast Business.
Switch today. Get started for $60 a month for 12 months when you add an advanced solution to a qualifying internet package. Limited time offer. New customers only. Requires 300 megabits per second internet, security edge, and additional qualifying service. 1-year agreement, paperless billing, and autopay with bank account required. Taxes and fees extra. Most reliable Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA Fixed Broadband Experience Report, May 2025.
Your home deserves to shine inside and outside. That's why I trust Wise Guys Pro Wash to keep my home and deck and driveway looking their best. So just mention me, Chris Chandler, and get $70 off your next service. Don't wait. The appointment's booked quick. Go to wiseguysprowash.com.
Out there, a lot of stress. But in here, give your family stress relief and relaxation in a Bullfrog hot tub from Brown's Pools and Spas. Only Bullfrog offers the Jetpack Therapy System to customize each seat to fit every body in your family. Right now, save up to $2,500 off, plus a free non-slip interior upgrade. Hurry, sale ends May 26th. BrownsPools.com.
Spring is in full swing, and so are those bugs. I've lived in my house for 23 years and been bug-free for all 23 of those. And I give Arrow Exterminators the credit. Don't let termites, mosquitoes, and ants ruin your outdoor fun this spring, folks. Family-owned for over 62 years, Arrow uses effective, environmentally friendly treatments and backs everything with a 100% customer satisfaction guarantee. Call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com and tell them Belinda sent you.
Attention men, are you suffering from ED or PE? Here's an important message from Choice Men's Health.
I'm Dr. Katz, and I'm the Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Are you performing the way you want to in the bedroom? If the answer is no, and you've tried Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra and were disappointed, then you need to come see us immediately. If you don't see results on the first visit, then there's no charge. Many of our patients have medical conditions such as diabetes, hypertension, obesity, and prostate problems. I'm happy to say that we have 98% success rate with all our patients. Our customized solutions will allow you to perform within 10 minutes and last an hour and even longer. You can regain your love life and tackle your ED and PE problems. Guys, your partner will never complain again. Our clinic has the most affordable prices, so if you visit other clinics and you're not completely satisfied, then you need to call Choice Men's Health.
Regain your love life regardless of your age or medical history. Choice Men's Health guarantees results on your first visit or you pay nothing. Call now, 404-400-1170. That's 404-400-1170.
Mike Rowe here with a fun fact. Did you know that 50% of the air that you breathe inside your home comes from your crawl space? Yeah. Whether your crawl space is wet, musty, or your floors are bouncy, do yourself a favor and call a Groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to repair your crawl space. Schedule a free inspection with AquaGuard, a Groundworks company.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
What are you? There are no night games?
All of the Atlanta games in the first round of the World Cup are at noon.
He's trying to get me. He wants me to say it's okay for him to go to a World Cup game at noon.
I'm not
going to
get super tanked. I promise.
Here by 3:30.
You'll be drunk a little.
I think I'd be okay. A lot of the games are in the middle of the week.
You can go.
I'd be okay with that. I want to just experience it. I mean, when's the next? We probably won't get another World Cup for another 30 years.
Yeah, and you'll be an old
I will
dude. You'll be gross, man. You'll be my age. You'll be gross.
Don't bring your Iranian flag with the lion on it. You'll get kicked out.
Yeah, you got to stop that. Stop with the. So the Iran team is going to. Are there games in Mexico?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Mexico's part of the hosting. You have Canada. Majority
Yeah.
of the games are in the U.S.
Well, the good thing is that Canada and America and Mexico are all getting along so well now to be putting all of this on.
USMCA.
I guess Atlanta is doing better with the hotel rooms than a lot of the other cities are.
Well, I mean, we have so many things that benefit us. Number one, like our
Here we
transportation's
go.
remaining the same.
Here we go.
$2.50 for MARTA.
Here
We've
we
done
go.
all this infrastructure work
Hope
to
it
make
doesn't
it
rain
ready.
when you're on the highway.
Hey, by the way, yesterday, you know the weirdest thing? We
It
cannot
was wild yesterday. I just saw pictures of it.
Yeah, okay. You know what's even more wild? Because we need it out in Roswell. I need it out in Roswell because I got a new driveway a couple weeks ago, and it's left dirt all over the cul-de-sac. And I'm waiting for a good rain to wash it out so I don't have to feel embarrassed about it. And yesterday, all of that rain that happened, what you saw, Autumn, and the cars being stuck in the water and all of that,
The great ATL flood of 2026.
nothing in Roswell.
Yeah, that all happened.
Nothing.
No, it all happened in
Yeah.
Midtown and downtown.
And I know it was nothing because when I got home, that's our recycling day, that's our trash day, and my recycle bin had been left wide open for hours,
No
and there
water.
was not a drop of water in it. How could there be that much rain? And I told you this the other day during a Braves game. There was rain and hail, and Roswell got nothing, not a drop. Have we done something? Have we angered?
You've angered the water god.
And I did it on purpose, which really makes me feel foolish now.
Yeah, you shouldn't have. Now you feel bad.
I was like that guy with the protesters over in Israel. Who's that guy? George would know.
I missed it.
The guy who was mocking the
Ben
protest.
Gavir?
Yeah, wow. What class. I'll tell you, what classy act there. You got any information about the roads?
I just got the text from Ashley.
Yeah,
Here we go.
look, if you want the day off to go see a World Cup game, let's...
Got to write a little faster. I
let's
want to
get-
make sure
get
it's
on the ball.
legible for you.
All right. Ashley Frasca says there's a crash on 285.
Well, we just covered the slow traffic in and out of Doraville, but I spotted the reason for some of the delay. Fire department in a couple of right lanes with a crash on 285 westbound past Buford Highway, keeping everybody slow coming up from Highway 78. And things not getting much better on Highway 78 eastbound. There's been some trouble before Ross Road. You're on the brakes coming over from before West Park Place. And in Roswell, they're clearing a crash on 400 southbound from the right lane at Holcomb Bridge. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today. Call 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
A stunning home calls for stunning exterior craftsmanship. That's why you trust the Plus. Painting Plus. They have the most experienced exterior craftsmen in the industry.
Hi, I'm Charlie, owner of Painting Plus. Trust the Plus family of businesses for everything on your list.
Painting Plus. The Plus means anything and everything exteriors at the highest quality. Your complete exterior solution.
Trust the Plus. PaintingPlus.com.
Buying a pre-owned vehicle is a big decision. It should feel exciting, not overwhelming. From a $5,000 starter car to your dream car, we have options for every budget. Beaver Toyota and Beaver Mazda, the safest place to make a big decision.
Spring allergies in Atlanta are no joke. All Care can help you manage your allergy triggers and develop a customized treatment plan. 15 locations, after hours and weekend appointments. And now, virtual care services. Learn more at allcare-ga.com/allergy.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 4:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by D. Geller and Son Jewelers. Our top local story: Cobb County Police are trying to identify more potential victims connected to a serial rapist investigation. They believe some victims are members of the Hispanic community who are reluctant to come forward. Sergeant Eric Smith with Cobb County Police says they know of at least one victim so far.
Detectives believe some incidents may have occurred as far back as 2022. And may involve individuals in Georgia and Ohio.
The suspect identified as 22-year-old Jamel Palmer. He's now in the Cobb County Jail. We have posted his photo on our website and the WSB radio app. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Cobb County Police Department Major Crimes Unit. It is 83 degrees in Atlanta. Watching for more showers and storms tonight. Will we see more tomorrow? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. The parents of a teen girl shot to death in Piedmont Park last month are pleading for answers.
Please, we can't let this murder just go away as another unsolved case. We have to solve this case.
Terrell Robinson is the father of Tiana Robinson. The 16-year-old girl was shot to death following a 404-day celebration in the park. Atlanta police announced today the reward in the case increases from $15,000 to $25,000. New charges are filed against a 25-year-old Douglas County teacher accused of having sex with multiple students. Arrest warrants reveal graphic details about the accusations against Maris Nichols, a teacher at Alexander High School. Investigators say Nichols allegedly sent explicit messages and live videos to some victims, and in one case encouraged a female student to watch 50 Shades of Grey movies so they could discuss them afterward. She's also accused of asking one victim to delete evidence off his phone and deny allegations with investigators. The state's latest report on jobs shows some good news.
The report shows Georgia's labor force has hit an all-time high at just over 5,460,000 people. Total employment also hits a record high. The April unemployment rate holds steady at 3.5%. That's about 0.8% lower than the national rate. It is still higher than Georgia's unemployment rate 1 year ago, which was 3.3%. Wholesale trade, real estate, and healthcare see the largest month-over-month job gains, while transportation, warehousing, and utilities see the largest drop-off. Austin Eller, 95.5 WSB.
A construction worker is dead after being hit in a work zone on Georgia 400. Sandy Springs police say the man was found dead in the southbound lanes near Abernathy Road early this morning. The driver of a Toyota Tacoma is charged with homicide by vehicle in the second degree and move-over law violations. No names are released yet. It could be an expensive summer. Rory O'Neill reports fuel experts predict sky-high gas prices for vacation season.
The Summer Travel Survey from Gas Buddy predicts an average price of $4.80 per gallon from Memorial Day through Labor Day. The fuel pricing app says the price of gas could reach all-time highs if the Strait of Hormuz remains closed for much of the summer. Despite the cost, the survey shows 56% of Americans still plan to drive at least 2 hours this summer to reach their destination.
A runway at New York's LaGuardia Airport could remain closed until Friday because of a sinkhole. It's caused hundreds of delays and canceled flights ahead of the busy Memorial Day travel weekend. Construction crews have brought in an excavator to work on the sinkhole. A new warning about screen time for kids. Reporter Sophie Flay has more and an advisory from the U.S. Surgeon General.
So the report recommends children
younger than 18 months, no screen time. Under 6, less than 1 hour per day. And kids ages 6 to 18, 2 hours per day. The main message from this report, live real life, both at home and at school. Experts say parents should lead by example, creating regularly scheduled time without the screens.
High school students who took the ACT test this spring may see their scores get a little better. The company that runs the test says some scoring errors have been fixed.
We noticed some differences that did not align with expectations. We took a pause to see what was going on, and we've made adjustments.
Juan Elizondo, the director of strategic communications for ACT, says students will see that their scores either stayed the same or increased by 1 or 2 points. The standardized college entrance exam is used by universities to decide admissions and scholarships. It is 4:34. Time now for live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Ashley Frasca.
Double trouble on the outer loop into Cobb County. We got a crash in the left lane, 285 northbound at La Vista Road, and you stay on the brakes until you get to the one where fire department activity is clearing from about 3 right lanes, 285 west near Buford Highway. Just getting word of another crash on the East Freeway. This is I-20 westbound past Wesley Chapel Road, and DOT's been reporting one in a couple of lanes, I-20 west past Lithonia Industrial Boulevard. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
This is WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Partly to mostly cloudy, hot, and humid this evening. Watching for pop-up showers and thunderstorms, some of which may produce locally heavy downpours. Lows tonight in the mid to upper 60s. Tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms through the afternoon. Some storms tomorrow may produce some locally damaging wind gusts. Heavy rain and thunderstorms remain in the forecast for this weekend.
And Storm Tracker radar showing a few isolated rain showers around the metro at this hour. It's 80 in Decatur, 83 in Norcross, 86 in Union City. More news at 5 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Scott Slade here to talk to you about your health. And I think it's real important to talk about what is most likely to kill you. Heart disease is the #1 killer of Americans. And the older we get, the more prevalent it is. But you can reduce your risk. Eat right, don't smoke, exercise, and be informed about what's going on in your own body. Like lots of potentially serious health problems, if you catch heart disease early, you vastly increase your chances of living a longer life. And that's where virtual imaging comes in. Virtual imaging scans take less than 10 minutes and screen with 98% accuracy for heart disease. Other scans, including brain and full body, are available too. Virtual imaging is locally owned and operated in Atlanta for over 15 years, so they can make you this terrific offer. A complimentary heart scan for you and your spouse with a few minimum requirements. So don't put this off. I've done it. Call Virtual Imaging today for your free heart scan. 770-678-SCAN. That's 770-678-7226. Or visit their website at virtualimagingatl.com.
Income for a lifetime after you've left the workforce. Many happy retirees harness the power of income investing to give themselves peace of mind and create a consistent income stream from their retirement savings. For income investing, they use many different forms of cash flow, including rent, royalties, dividends, distributions, and interest. At Capital Investment Advisors, we love working with happy retirees on income investing. You can find us at yourwealth.com. That's YOUR wealth.com.
A DUI conviction might cost you your license. Get the DUI lawyer, GeorgeStein.com.
Triumph. The Rock and Roll Machine Reloaded Tour. This Tuesday, Synovus Bank Amphitheater at Chastain Park. Triumph 50th Anniversary. Live. Special guest, April Wine. Get tickets now at LiveNation.com. Don't miss Triumph live.
Everybody up, get up and dance. Burt Jones is dancing.
Love that. It's so dorky.
He's happy, though. He's happy.
He's happy. He's got to face Rick Jackson now on the, I would show up. I would show up with Cheetos.
Mm-hmm. And Chinese vapes.
Big couch, yeah. Chinese vapes. How do you know they're Chinese vapes?
Oh, you can tell.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every time you pull on it, it goes.
It's trying to take your jar.
Yeah. Remember all those American jobs and making those vapes?
They're going to build their cars here. Wow.
And then we're going to deport them.
I saw a story. I saw.
Remember that? What was it? All the Koreans or something at that factory?
Yeah, that was at the Hyundai plant down in South Georgia.
Yeah, that was.
Smart moves, everybody. Smart moves.
What was I gonna? Where is this? I know there's a story.
While
here.
you're looking for that, my friend, her parents rented a couple houses to the people that ended up being deported. And they said it was a real pain in the butt because they just got deported, and there goes their income.
Oh, they rented. Well, maybe they should have done a better, more thorough background check.
They were legal.
Nah, well, not legal enough.
Yeah, they didn't look legal.
They weren't legal.
They were legal. They just weren't legal. I'm looking for the story. I can't find it. But it was something that I think Trump. I guess this is just a coincidence, but they changed that whole thing about flavored vapes, right? He told the FDA to back off. It turns out that one of those tobacco companies made a huge donation to MAGA, like literally something like 4 days before that happened.
Interesting.
Well, that's a win-win.
That's a coincidence, right?
It's a coincidence.
Total coincidence.
I had no idea.
I knew nothing.
I like when he
about
does
it.
that thing where he acts like he doesn't know. They ask him about the slush fund and
I
also
don't
the
know
tax
anything
thing.
about it.
I had nothing to do with that. I thought it was quite nice. He pretends he had nothing to do with
He's
putting.
like little old me.
Yeah, like the Trump,
me?
with the Trump Kennedy Center. He was like
Yeah.
that. Oh, they just voted. I had nothing to do with it. It
Nothing
was
to do
very
with who's
nice
on the
of them.
board.
Yeah, yeah, of course, I'd put all my friends on the board first, but
I hate
Very
this world.
grateful people.
don't hate this world.
I do. I
Let
hate
the
this
world hate you. That's the way it's supposed to
Yeah.
be. Tom Brady. Anybody? I'm just jumping around here just because that's the mood that I'm in. But
That company, by the way, is Reynolds American. They donated $5 million to Trump's PAC. Super PAC.
like within hours before he changed his mind,
Yeah.
3 days before.
Well, why
so-
shouldn't they be able to make flavor vapes? I mean, you got what? You got menthol and tobacco flavor. That's disgusting. Why not watermelon grape?
Is it-
Good
why
choice
not?
there.
Why not watermelon grape?
The kids love it.
So this was over the weekend, and I saw a little bit of it, and I thought, not worth talking about. And then I just noticed more people are commenting on it, and then I went and actually looked at it. What was Tom Brady modeling for when he walked down that runway?
Oh gosh,
over the weekend,
very very tight clothing.
He's like head to toe in leather.
Yes,
Gucci. Have you seen this?
Uh-huh.
He looks like a robot walking down. And I tell you, man, Tom Brady. I said this a couple of years ago that I believe he's going to age like a beauty queen. Like he is so attached to his youth that it's not going to be fun to watch Tom Brady age. And he sees that all that stuff with his face. He's got that his cheeks are hollow, like the what I'm
He's
saying?
talking about the looks maxing.
Yeah.
He's doing it. He looks like he's doing
He
it.
hits himself in the face with the hammer.
Probably, if
He
that's
learned
what,
from clavicular.
if that's what needs to be done.
Has he gotten? It's not filler.
I don't know what it is. I would say it kind of looks like Ozempic face, but there's no reason for him to be on Ozempic. He's always been in decent shape, but maybe he took it anyway. But it kind of looks like Ozempic face.
Maybe he just got real skinny because Ozempic face is just someone who's lost muscle mass.
Sure,
That's it. He's not working out like he used to.
but he
And
was
usually
never a
that
big.
means you get real big and fat.
But he was not a huge muscle mass guy. That was his thing. His thing is he went for being limber. He was not a guy with weights. I mean, obviously he did because he's in the NFL, but that was not the way that he trained his body. He trained his body in such a way that it was more pliable, and that's what helped him play for so
Bendy.
long. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's weird.
I don't
but,
think he's done anything to his face. I think he's just gotten skeletal.
Yeah, and there's something awfully desperate about his whole look, and then his wife's making fun of him because she was a runway model and
His
she
ex?
can see everything. Yeah,
Giselle
Bündchen.
Well, I mean, this was the Gucci Cruise 2027 collection fashion show.
Gucci Cruise.
Gucci Cruise.
Who's going to dress like
Gucci.
that?
Oh.
Who is going to dress head to toe in leather the way that he was? Who does it? These fashion shows are ridiculous. Nobody dresses
Well,
like
you
that.
add some studs to him, you can see him at certain bars.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's not about everyday wear. It's not even about.
What's it about then?
It's
What's it
about,
about?
design.
For
and
what?
Then it gets trickled down into other
Walmart.
smaller sort of scale, right? So like you have a ridiculous looking thing,
Yeah.
And it was handcrafted and made, and it's interesting. And so at that point, it's all about like the construction of it and how it's wearable. Why is it interesting? And then that sort of gets like made a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy, and then you have, blouses at Dillard's with holes in the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it works.
Yeah, okay, but I mean, they're a bunch of horrible people.
Soon enough.
There's some of the just like that Met Gala thing, are there more horrible people in the world than the ones who attend that? I don't know.
What is
that
that
there
even
are.
for? Is it for fashion?
It's fashion, and
No, it's for the Met. It's
a fundraiser.
Oh, it's a fundraiser for the Met.
Yeah. So that it can be free.
Yeah, okay, all right. That's good that it's free. I'll give you that. But I mean, do you have to have this ridiculous display of D-bags who walk? They just seem like the most unlikable people alive.
But why is it that if they're dressed up that they're more unlikable?
Because I feel like they're mocking the poor. This is how I feel. I feel like when you dress it, who was it that somebody had a necklace, maybe Beyonce, it was worth $50 million. To me, I'm not saying that there should be any laws passed. I'm not saying that everyone should think like me. I'm just being honest. When I see stuff like that, in my mind, you're just mocking the poor.
Well, AOC put "Eat the Rich" on her shirt.
Yeah, so that she could dress up and have her big night
Right.
and not lose her brand.
Was that this year,
But
though? I
she
think that was
really
some years
wanted
ago.
it.
Yeah.
It reminds me when I was, I think it was like 1973. I was watching some TV movie, and the whole movie was about these activists, these hippie activist feminists who hated beauty pageants, and so they got the best looking one of them to get into the pageant system, and the whole idea was to win the pageant and then talk about and then just get up there for your acceptance speech and just talk about how horrible pageants are and how they're terrible and blah blah blah. But what happened is she won. And then she was so overwhelmed by winning that she just went out there and said, "Oh, thank you." And I feel like AOC was kind of like that with Eat the Rich. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Have you seen Mean Girls? It's
I
the
never
same thing.
have. I never have.
It is. Ought to be right.
Is
That
it
is
the same
plot.
story?
Yeah.
Well, there was a story.
Mean Girls is about someone who comes in and she is befriended by the weirdos, and the weirdos tell her to go to the popular people and infiltrate them so that they can get like dirt on them and like laugh and whatever. And then she does that, but then she actually becomes like the leader of the cool girls.
Yeah.
And she loses. She starts doing unethical things.
I wonder what that TV movie was. There were some interesting TV movies back then.
It was
At
written
least
by Tina Fey, so it would make sense that she may have seen that.
she
and
may
had
have
an
seen something like
inspiration
that.
for it.
There was another TV movie around that time in the early 70s where a hippie becomes president of the United States. I remember that. A long-haired hippie.
That was Bill Clinton.
And it was like he legalized drugs and everything. I barely remember these things.
We may need a hippie. Honestly, at this point, we may
Not
need
now. The
Also,
hippies now
the
are
first movie
insufferable.
I ever cried at the end of was a TV movie with David Jansen. What's that his name? David Jansen, that actor, the one from The Fugitive? Was that David Jansen?
God, I don't know.
It was a guy from The Fugitive, I think. But it was called Birds of Prey, and it was about this. It was a traffic helicopter guy in L.A. for a TV station, and a bank gets robbed, and they take off by helicopter, and he goes after him, and they have a hostage, this young lady, and the very end of it, it ends very tragically, and I think it's the first time I ever cried watching it, and I cannot find this movie anywhere. I'm sure it's terrible, but I just want to watch it again, and I can't find it online or anything. Ashley Frasca is now watching all the rides to the north. All of them? Every single one of them?
Every single one. So just sit down for a little bit. No, we have a lot to go over. Just found a new crash, but it did clear from the left lane in Marietta, 75 northbound between the south and north loops, and the ride is sluggish ahead of that, trying to get through Kennesaw up in Ackworth. Georgia 400 southbound cleared an earlier crash that was at Holcomb Bridge. Northbound, that ride is starting to get slow through Sandy Springs, and we've got some volume through Swanee on 85 north up from the split at Highway 316, and a crash clearing from a left lane getting into Snellville on Highway 124 northbound at Springdale Road. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
The votes are tallied, and you want to know what happens
The Republican
next.
primary for governor is now moving into a new phase.
Stay tuned to 95.5 WSB so you know how the results impact you and the people you care about.
We're going to win on June 16th.
Tune in throughout the day for everything you need to know.
I love getting this guy one-on-one.
Consequential midterm elections are next, and we've got it covered.
I believe in Georgia.
95.5 WSB, your 2026 election station.
There isn't a room in your house that doesn't need to be organized. Dave Baker here for Artisan Custom Closets. Look around. The master closet, you still have wire racks. The pantry, there's graham crackers in the middle shelf from 2012. Your mud room, why can you only find 3 dirty shoes in there? 3! Your garage? Please. That can all be fixed, though. Simply schedule a free design consultation today with a certified master designer at artisancustomclosets.com. Get organized and reward yourself with affordable luxury.
You've run your ancient garage door into the ground. It's time to move new garage door to the top of your to-do list. I'm Dan Watkins, owner of All Four Seasons Garage, Entry Doors, and Windows. Did you know garage doors are the #1 home upgrade for return on investment? Up to 264% ROI. That's real value you can see. And choose from a huge selection of styles, colors, and custom features. When trust matters, trust us. All the #4 seasonsgarages.com.
So many homeowners are looking for ways to access their home equity without touching their low rates on their first mortgage. This is Scott Slade. Well, Myland has home equity loans for just this reason. That's right, it's not only possible but very popular to have a second mortgage. So many homeowners are turning to these home equity loans to help pay down high-interest credit cards, student loans, home renovations, the list goes on. I've been talking about the guys and gals at Myland for years, and if you have questions about home financing, these are the ones you want to call. I trust them with all my home needs, and you should too. Home equity loans, refinance, purchase, or reverse mortgage, Myland can do it all. Find out if a home equity loan could be right for you. Call Myland. 770-817-2000. That's 770-817-2000. Or online, it's myland.com. Spelled it M-I-L-E-N-D. NMLS and Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee 148769. Located at 8995 Westside Parkway, Alpharetta, Georgia 30009. Myland is an equal housing lender.
Greg is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. 8 years ago, I just didn't feel like I was on my game. I started taking Prevagen, and I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
The U.S. Treasury just released its official financial report for 2025. Buried in it is a startling admission. By its own numbers, it appears the U.S. government is insolvent. When governments go this deep in debt, they print money, raise taxes, or cut benefits, none of which can help protect you. That's why people move part of their savings into physical gold and silver. Call Monetary Gold at 877-NOW-GOLD for their complimentary gold and silver guide. That's 877-NOW-GOLD. Call Monetary Gold now at 877-NOW-GOLD. Do it before the next headline, not after. Performance may vary. You should always consult your financial and tax professional.
Hey friends, it's Mark Aram, and this is for all my listeners who are struggling with hair loss. I'm sure you've tried the lotions, pills, creams, and potions. With so many options and doctors out there, who are you going to trust? What's really going to grow your hair back? The Advanced FUE from Advanced Hair is an incredible breakthrough. Receding hairline, thinning hair, bald spots, Advanced Hair offers a simple, quick, one-day treatment that begins regrowing your own natural hair the very next day. And get this, Advanced Hair even guarantees your new hair will grow. Works for men and women across all ages, and there is no one in hair restoration I recommend more. For your free consultation, call 470-660-HAIR. If you move forward, you'll also receive $500 off. 470-660-HAIR. Refine your hairline with a team that has redefined hair restoration. And don't forget to ask about that guarantee. Check out incredible before and after pictures at advancedhair.com. That's advancedhair.com.
We found the trailer for that movie. One of the movies I was remembering.
Wild in the Streets.
The hippie takes over. So go ahead.
This is the one you cried in, right at the end?
No. That was Birds of Prey.
Okay.
This is when you cried.
I'm saying the first.
Cry, baby.
Hey, listen.
Cries in TV movies.
Jared cried.
Cry.
Jared cried on a plane. He watched The Whale.
Oh, I was boo-hooing on the plane.
I cannot believe that opening scene, you were watching that on a plane.
Oh, I know. How the person next to me didn't see it. And I was so embarrassed when I was crying too, because the person next to me looked over and I'm just like grabbing everything possible to try to wipe my eyes.
But I mean, that opening scene is pretty graphic.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty graphic. I
Yes.
can't imagine like being 10, walking to the bathroom on a plane or something and seeing. We obviously don't give a damn about kids anymore. Like last time I was on a plane, I was like looking at what other people were watching.
Is he naked or something? I haven't seen it.
He's watching porn.
Oh.
He's watching pretty graphic porn.
Yes.
It's the opening scene of the movie. It's got nothing to do with the rest of the movie, but it's the opening scene. And like somebody was watching American Beauties when I was coming back from Spain.
Oh, there's.
And I'm just like, I just can't imagine being 10 on a plane and like walking to the bathroom and seeing other
Mommy,
people.
what's that?
I just can't.
You'd be like, I have to go to the bathroom again.
In this society,
I gotta go again.
I was 10.
Yeah.
In this society,
You're like, I gotta walk past that again.
In this society, I'm just going to tell you this, that back then, they said, no, adults should do without that because sometimes there'll be a kid around.
Yeah.
It was a whole different deal back then.
It's cinema.
Oh, yeah. So expose it to them when they're 7.
Yes.
All right, well, let's go through this thing so I don't say this hippie takes over the White House. Wild in the Streets. Big movie.
Is his name?
If you're under 25, you're the majority, and you can run the country.
The President of the United States.
He's like this really young guy.
The president before he's 25, following a campaign that broke every rule in the book.
Stop for a moment. Is that the? Are you allowed to be president
No, you
before
have to
you're
be
25?
35.
No, I think it's
35.
35, right? Yeah. So there's the first rule that was
Changed
broken.
it, man.
Before you became president?
Yeah, man.
Doesn't make any sense. All right.
Went wild. Wild in the Streets. Starring Shelley Winters.
Shelley Winter.
Under the care of an LSD therapist.
Yeah, I took a lot of LSD. Yeah, I go to therapy. I'm the president's mom.
Christopher Jones. Diane Varsi.
This is the boring part. The part of after all the names.
I still
Richard
love the voice.
Pryor.
Richard Pryor.
And guest star
Richard
Ed
Pryor.
Begley.
Ed Begley.
You raised up this much for your rally. Your idea, Belli. Now, you two make your shaggy little monster behave and then get rid of him.
King,
They're getting high in the White House.
Hey, King. Touch me, man.
Yeah.
See if you can change the hook back into a hand.
What did he say?
See if you can change the hook back into a hand.
Oh. Keep going. This
Change
gets
the
better.
what?
Gets better.
I think he was fine.
He lived like a young monarch. And listened to the voice of the young.
We suggest that the required age for a representative be 14.
Good morning, people. Get around, you people.
Is he the president, right? He's singing.
30. A mandatory retirement age.
There you go. That's all I need.
Hey. He says we'll put them all in camps and make them do LSD.
Wow, this is a groovy movie.
That was a groovy.
I love it.
I was wrong. Birds of Prey, I believe, was actually a made-for-TV movie. That one was like in the late '60s, was like a drive-in movie.
Yeah.
That I just happened to see on TV in the early
I love
70s.
I love the acting of the woman being high.
Yeah.
It's so different. It's like, I don't know, man.
It really is.
Crazy, man.
Yeah. Ashley Frasca says there are delays on I-20, and she's sober-minded because she's doing the job for you.
Gotta be. Yesterday was a different story, but today everybody's staying on track for the most part. But DOT just reported a stalled vehicle now in the center lane. That's the reason for the slow ride. I-20 westbound, it's before Panola Road. The outbound ride has been pretty heavy, leaving 285, traveling east out to Panola. And then we've got a little bit of volume building east and westbound in front of Six Flags over in the Cobb County stretch of the West Freeway, and some wet pavement, a little rain shower over I-675 in the Ellenwood area. Traffic brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the Trustdale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Avoid the headaches of a traditional home sale and move on your timeline with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Hi, it's Chris Chandler. Selling your home can be overwhelming. That's why who you work with matters. My friends at Mark Spain Real Estate can help you sell your home hassle-free without the stress of putting your home on the market. Trust them to sell your home fast and for top dollar. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Introducing All Care, preventative health and immediate access for your urgent medical needs without urgent copays. 7 days a week at 15 Atlanta area locations. From scrapes and sniffles to long-term care, including chronic conditions, weight management, and even behavioral health. Plus convenient online scheduling, same-day appointments, and availability for urgent needs and walk-ins, including after hours and on weekends. Remember, primary care plus immediate care equals All Care.
Out there, a lot of stress. But in here, give your family stress relief and relaxation in a Bullfrog hot tub from Brown's Pools and Spas. Only Bullfrog offers the Jetpack Therapy System to customize each seat to fit every body in your family. Right now, save up to $2,500 off, plus a free non-slip interior upgrade. Hurry, sale ends May 26th. BrownsPools.com.
It's not just about great prices. It's about how you feel when you know with great confidence that you're being taken really good care of. Come see why Georgia made us #1. Beaver Toyota coming. I'm not kidding. We're going to wow you.
News, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
At 5 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by Southern Exteriors. Our top local story, grieving relatives of a teen girl shot at Piedmont Park are pleading for answers today, more than a month after she was killed.
Although time has passed, it's a horrific incident. I'm sure that the memories have not faded.
Atlanta Police Homicide Detective Terrence Malone pleads with the public to dig deep, do the right thing, and reveal anything they know about April 4th shooting taking the life of 16-year-old bystander Tiana Robinson. New images show a person of interest seen after the Piedmont Park shooting carrying a gun. Tiana's cousin Nia says their grief makes it hard to function.
I wouldn't wish this on anyone. This is the worst pain that I've ever felt in my life.
The Crime Stoppers reward is now up to $25,000. Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
84 degrees in Atlanta. Will you be dodging more showers and storms tomorrow? And will the rainy trend continue into the holiday weekend? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. New charges against a Douglas County teacher already in custody in a sexual assault case.
New arrest warrants detail graphic allegations against 25-year-old Maris Nichols and involve multiple students. In one case, investigators say Nichols sent naked pictures and videos to a female student, asking her to also watch 50 Shades of Grey movies. The court documents also allege more sexual encounters with male students, including one incident in the back seat of a teen's truck. The charges against Nichols include grooming of a minor for a sexual offense, sexual assault, child molestation, and tampering with evidence. Jennifer Perry, 95.5 WSB.
Cobb County police are actively searching for new victims in a rape investigation.
Detectives believe there could be several additional victims of 22-year-old Jamel Palmer, and they are hoping they will come forward. Sergeant Eric Smith says the incidents aren't confined to Cobb County.
Detectives believe some incidents may have occurred as far back as 2022 and may involve individuals in Georgia and Ohio.
Investigators believe some of the victims are Hispanic and are hesitant to come forward. Palmer is currently in the Cobb County Jail. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
We have posted the suspect's photo on our website and the WSB radio app. 3 suspects are arrested in connection with a January murder in DeKalb County. They're accused in the shooting death of 43-year-old Mikkel Hightower. 2 of the suspects were arrested out of state. A 3rd suspect is now in custody in Cobb County. DeKalb police used evidence at the scene to connect these suspects to the shooting. A new early learning center opening next school year in Gwinnett County helps get kids ready for kindergarten.
Joyful Learning Academy will have 6 classrooms to teach up to 42 3-year-olds and 52 4-year-olds. Gwinnett County Community Service Director Lindsay Jorstad says this early learning center will focus on Shiloh community and Snellville, but they have mobile programs as well.
So whether it's with Building Brains Anywhere or Building Babies' Brains, our team of early learning educators
educators are moving around the county right now.
She says only 51% of children come into kindergarten ready to learn, and they want to close that gap. Mary Ryan Howarth, 95.5 WSB.
With hurricane season right around the corner, government forecasters are predicting a below-average season in the Atlantic. However, NOAA Administrator Neil Jacobs says it only takes one to do serious damage.
We have had Category 5s make landfall in the past during below-average seasons.
NOAA predicts between 8 and 14 named storms during the season, which officially begins June 1st. Forecasters say 3 to 6 of those storms could strengthen into hurricanes. Despite higher gas prices, AAA is still predicting a busy Memorial Day travel weekend. Spokesperson Mark Jenkins says people don't want to give up their summer vacations, but they will cut spending where they can.
The trips are going to look a little bit different because people are more budget oriented. They're looking for ways to cut back on their costs.
He says air travelers likely book their flights before the spike in fuel prices due to the Middle East conflict. Today and tomorrow afternoons will be the peak travel times. It is now 5:04, and the Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, it's live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Ashley Frasca.
Big delays through downtown Atlanta. A trip time of about half an hour. 75-85 northbound ahead to the connector north from 166 Langford Parkway up to 17th Street. 75 south and from northwest Atlanta, slow beginning before Moores Mill, and 400 south beginning before Lenox all the way through Midtown on the connector south getting past William Street. And you have some graduations going on in Duluth and Woodstock, so you may see extra traffic on the surface streets, and a stall still blocking a center lane I-20 westbound before Panola Road. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official air conditioning of Atlanta. Here is meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Mostly cloudy for this evening, hot and humid, with temperatures still in the mid to upper 70s around sunset, dodging a few heavy rain showers and thunderstorms rolling through the metro area. Then lows tonight will settle into the mid 60s. Tomorrow afternoon, partly to mostly cloudy with heavy rain and thunderstorms through the afternoon hours. Some of these storms may be capable of producing some damaging wind gusts. Outside of the rainstorms, we will see temperatures still climb into the low to mid 80s. Saturday and Sunday, partly cloudy skies, morning lows in the mid to upper 60s, afternoon highs in the low 80s with pop-up showers and thunderstorms through the afternoon. Monday, scattered rain showers and thunderstorms, highs in the low 80s.
As we check Storm Tracker radar right now, it's nothing like yesterday at this time, but we do see some scattered rain showers around the metro area, some heavy rain right now moving into Rockdale County. And right now it is 81 degrees in Sandy Springs, 88 in Palmetto, 84 in Stone Mountain. More news at 5:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 3 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now with our keyword of the day of the hour, not the day.
What?
It's this hour's keyword. Thank you for asking.
In the Grand for Gas giveaway.
WSB's a Grand for Gas giveaway. Please, can we have some context, Jared Yamamoto? This hour's keyword is POP. P-O, excuse me.
Pop.
P-O-P, pop. Tim Andrews is going to use it in a sentence for you.
Hey, Matt, if you're going to Wegmans, don't forget to get me some pap.
There you go.
I already went to the bubbler.
Go to the WSB Radio app or WSBRadio.com/gas for your chance to win $1,000. Again, what makes you laugh about that?
I shouldn't have laughed. I was thinking it'd be funny if you said $1 million and just keep increasing it as you go.
You can pay in ass.
Again, that keyword is P-O-P, pop.
And don't forget, you might get a call after 5:30 from an 833 number. Pick it up.
Pick it up.
Don't call me during dinner.
Look, you idiot. Do you want $1,000?
No.
You got to pick up the phone.
I don't want it.
We're not allowed, or I don't know, the rules of the game. I don't know if it's law or whatever, but our rules of the game are that we can't leave a text and we can't leave a voicemail. We need to speak to you, the winner of $1,000.
Hello?
Hi, sir. I was calling from WSB. You're the winner.
What?
Oh, sir, you've won a Grand for Gas giveaway from WSB. How do you feel?
What?
Didn't he
Sir,
just...
you You told us the code. Remember, you were listening to the radio.
Pop.
There it is.
That's right. And you were chosen out of a.
What do I get?
You get a grand for gas. It's our grand for gas giveaway from WSB. Congratulations.
Now, do I have to use it for gas, or can I just, use it? I really don't have a car right now.
It's $1,000.
Why did you call if you don't have a car? I mean, really, it's
my
to help
neighbor
people
has a
during
car.
this time of need,
Yeah, I need $1,000 though.
Well,
I'm facing some legal issues.
Here's the dirty.
Sorry, let me put my partner on the phone. I guess he's talking.
I have a bike.
Well, I have a
Can I buy new tires?
I have a bike. Yeah.
All right. Well, what
it's
do you?
$1,000.
All right. Thanks, man. Do I have to come there and get it?
Yes, you have to bring your car
Can
here.
you Venmo it to me?
Once a week. We have an
Send you the
actual.
Apple
We have a little gas station right here on the property. Just bring your car in once a week.
That's a
and
little
take it to
self-serving to give me the money to buy your gas. Are
Self-serving.
you owned by
I get
Trump?
It's crazy
It's
to
a
watch.
little
Shelly
circular.
Shelly will fill you up when you go.
That's right.
Okay, want me to top it off? Change your oil? You're a little low.
Will Shelly have his own gas station food?
Yes,
Oh, you want some
Yeah,
sushi?
some sushi.
Yeah, we caught some panfish at Lake Lanier, and I cut them up and rolled them in seaweed.
There's some hot dogs that have been rolling on those rolly things for the
they're-
last 72 hours. If you want,
He had a sandwich. And I said, "This looks really good." He goes,
Yeah, it's been here since Monday.
Oh man,
Oh no.
his stomach is made of steel.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I'm
listen.
impressed. I would die if I ate that.
he will eat food from anywhere. As a matter of fact, this is the thing. I have conversations with Shelly about this. If there is free food, it doesn't matter that he's hungry or not. He's going to eat some of that free food. There's something
from
in
the
him.
depression.
Yeah, like he is good. There's
He's like, I ate the apple cores too.
it's free sustenance.
I like the cyanide in the seeds.
Banana peels and apple cores.
Your impression of Shelley sounds like I can't really. It sounds like
Oh,
it's like
I'll eat the apple core. It's like a
Jimmy
it's
Stewart.
like a George Bailey.
It's Jimmy Stewart underwater as he
Oh,
slowly.
I got gas station sushi.
Jimmy Stewart underwater. Nobody else does this impression.
"Yeah, we've done him twice this week. Once he's at a peep show, and now he's underwater."
Yeah, I know. We're taking license. We're taking license with Jimmy Stewart.
He's at an underwater peep.
Why shouldn't we have a ballroom? I mean, it's perfect.
Mr. Smith goes to Washington again.
Wow, I think they ought to have $1 billion to pay their legal fees.
Man, if that
Not all of them storm the building.
Wait a minute, that was
Mr. Smith
that
Goes
was
to
hold
Washington
on.
was made today, they would have a sequel. Mr. Smith goes back to Washington.
Yes, again. He's
Yeah.
got to lose the election, and then he comes back and wait, that happened. Mr. Trump goes to Washington
Yeah.
again.
Well, every town needs a data center. Well, it brings jobs.
Blame the light.
I like sinking in underwater, losing the battle for life. Jimmy Stewart. It makes me laugh. I don't know about the audience.
Turns out we're not the only radio show doing it, Eric. I just did my little scanner.
Yeah, that's why Bert got fired.
Yeah, Des Moines is doing it right now too.
What are
Des
they
Moines,
doing?
they're doing the same thing as us right now.
What, the Jimmy Stewart underwater?
Turns
We're not
out, yes.
original?
We're
What?
not original.
No.
Autumn
for
stole it
heaven-
from Des Moines.
They're a minute
Oh.
behind, and they just copy everything you
I've
say.
been listening. I listened at the same time, and I just didn't think you guys would notice.
You can pay in ass.
That's
You
my
can blow it.
a drowning Paul McCartney said.
I'm loving the octopus's garden.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to have Another song that's aquatic in nature about things. That's the dumbest Beatles song of all time. Octopus's Garden.
Yeah, and they're underwater going like.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I'd like to be. It's
No,
so
it's
out
a
of
great
place.
song.
Let's
a great
just
song.
pump the
very
brakes on
end-
Abbey Road
No,
and put this
For
garbage
real.
song in.
No.
And then it goes into She's So Heavy. Like, what a great transition.
Listen to me. Now, I will not
I'd
allow
like
this.
to walk along the land, looking at some animals in the woods.
The goofiest, dumbest song on Abbey Road is Maxwell's Silver
That's
Hammer.
a poppy fun song.
It is not. It's the worst.
It's better than Octopus.
No,
Garden.
Octopus Garden
so
is
out of
great.
place.
It's
So
great
weird.
at the end. With you, the whole thing at the very end, it comes together.
Yeah, I'd like to drown with you.
You don't like the effects. I can see that would be something that some people liked and some people didn't. But
We won't be warm.
it's better than
the store.
It's better than
In a
Yellow
little
Submarine.
hideaway
No, it
beneath
isn't.
the
Yes, it
waves.
is.
Yellow Submarine's fun.
So is Octopus's Garden.
Yellow Submarine is like a drinking song.
Yeah.
We all live in a yellow submarine.
Does a day go by that McCartney or the Beatles doesn't show up on this show?
No, but who cares?
How are we doing so well in the ratings?
'Cause
when
people
we're-
like the
we're
Beatles.
talking about stuff from 190 years ago.
I found a list here.
I got to yell at the young people in radio. If you're talking about stuff about today and we're beating you by talking about things from 150 years ago, you really need to get your act together. You should be kicking our ass.
I don't
know who Charlie XCX is.
That's true. I was watching some list of something the other day, and it was like, it was like a nepotism thing, where it was all like,
Uh-huh.
these are the
Nepo babies?
Yeah, it was like these are the kids of these two celebrities, and I knew the other celebrities, but I did not know hardly any of the people.
Well, the problem with some of those lists are that they will throw in everyone. Like, there's probably, if it's a list of 10 Nepo babies, there's probably 3. Like, they'll throw in somebody like Phil Collins' kid, and like you've heard of that Paris or whatever.
Yeah.
What was that show?
Lily
that
Collins, Emily in Paris.
Yeah, right. So, like, there'll be like 3 that you recognize, and then like the other 7, they were like on a commercial or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like they just, these lists that come out are so stupid. What was the one that Rick Beato took down?
Oh, the
So
100,
brilliant.
the top 50 songwriters.
I think is it the top
30 rocks
that are alive, living American songwriters.
Oh.
Billy Joel didn't make the list.
And the guy's all snarky about it. Well, Billy Joel is just sort of pedestrian.
Rick Beato, just the fact that he put this out there, I guess they did a podcast, these New York Times people,
And he's showing
they're
clips.
so elitist,
Snarky.
so disconnected from anybody who listens to music or whatever. So Jay-Z makes the list, but Billy Joel, Jay-Z is one of the greatest living American songwriters, but Billy Joel, who's probably had 25 top 10 hits or something along those lines, doesn't make the list. And yeah, that one New York Times guy, he's talking about, and of course they bring like, well, let me tell you what songwriting is not, and the whole idea was it's not a white guy in his room struggling with mental. It's like, sometimes it is.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is.
Have you heard of Wilco?
Yeah. Have you heard of?
Yeah, I have, but I mean, come on.
And by the way, is he not on there? I mean, Jeff
No.
Tweedy should be on
I
there.
don't believe so.
He just last year released a triple album of all new songs by him.
No
which by
Jackson
the
Bra.
which by the way is too much, I would say. It's a very good album, but I can't sit down and it's a triple like I like to be able to digest an album. Do part 1 and do part 2.
Yeah.
It's just like I can't say, well, I want to listen to that new Jeff Tweedy album. I guess I'll set aside 2 hours. Yeah. It just doesn't, it's a little much to digest, but taken in chunks, it's all great. The idea that he's not on there, Jackson Brown's not on there.
Oh, really?
Bob Dylan did make it.
Whose list is this?
Dylan did.
But,
This is
and,
New York Times.
and didn't they do a thing where they didn't rank them? So it's just 30.
Oh, how very modern.
Yeah, it's just 30 because
We're
they
not gonna
don't
do that.
because they don't want to give it to the white guy.
Yeah.
Because it's Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan is the Shakespeare of songwriting. He's better than any Broadway people.
Right.
He's better than Lennon and McCartney. His catalog of lyrics. You may not like his voice. You may not like whatever. He is the Shakespeare of songwriting, and you'd have to put him at number 1 so long as he's still living.
So this was New York Times, and what's the list called?
30 greatest living American songwriters, something like that.
And no Weird Al.
Yeah, well, that's
What the heck?
outrageous.
Yeah, come on.
That's
My
outrageous.
Bologna?
Smash
I'm
Mouth?
talking about his non-covers, Autumn.
Oh, okay.
Ashley Frasca is talking traffic. She says there's a travel advisory on the East Freeway.
Pretty bad crash where a car is up onto the guardrail and fire department's still trying to get on the scene. This is I-20 westbound right at the exit to Turner Hill Road, so expect delays traveling out of Conyers this afternoon. Only one left lane is getting by for now. The outbound ride, you're still on the brakes, headed I-20 east from 285 over to Panola Road and picking up some volume down from Mount Zion Boulevard on 75 south trying to get through Stockbridge, and 75 northbound has been pretty crowded between Locust Grove and McDonough most of the afternoon trying to get up to Jonesboro Road. Traffic brought to you by CummonsRecall.com. Recall 67A mobile appointments are now available. They come to you quick in under an hour. Complete the recall and get $500 plus a warranty worth thousands. Schedule at CummonsRecall.com. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the Trustdale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
When the weather is at its worst,
Flooding is causing major headaches right now for drivers.
we're at our best.
That 2 inches of rain falling right on top of the downtown connector, making for a very, very messy commute.
Check back throughout your day for the latest details.
Northbound there at Freedom Parkway, 6 to 7 lanes wide. It looks like a river.
95.5 WSB.
Your severe weather station.
Great service starts with great people. Chris Chandler with one of those great people. It's Josh Brooker, local owner of TE Certified Electrical Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling.
It's not just the fully stocked trucks or having the right tools. Our people make the difference. So we hire kind, honest, hardworking technicians and then spend hundreds of hours training them on the TE Certified way.
TE Certified, we love your home.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
I'm here with Chris Hoffman, the founder of Hoffman Financial Group and host of Money Unleashed right here on 95.5 WSB. Chris, you've talked for years about the importance of having a financial plan in place because it gives us that roadmap for the journey of retirement. That helps us navigate the ups and the downs, when life doesn't go to script. But hey, when can we ever count on life to go according to script?
Yeah, it never does, but we can script it out for you financially. And this is a pretty robust offer that we would present to you today. The first step is you call us or you go to unleashyourmoney.com and click that portfolio x-ray button or the 401k x-ray. That'll allow us to do about a 10 to 14 page report. We give it to you. It assesses exactly what's included in your financial life, all of your investments. From there, if you want us to take step 2 for you, again, completely complimentary, free of charge, we will build you an income plan to replace your paycheck in retirement. That income plan also includes tax strategies, which are extremely important for people in today's environment. Then, if you want us to take the final step, we can fold all of that into a full financial plan and map it out for the rest of your life or until age 100. All 3 of those offers, completely free of charge, completely complimentary. I would start with that portfolio x-ray. It'll take us a few hours to generate the report. We do all that behind the scenes. We give it to you in a half an hour, 45-minute meeting. Very valuable information for you to have on your ready and take home with you.
Call the Hoffman Financial Group today, 770-580-2024. That's 770-580-2024 or online at unleashyourmoney.com. Investment advisory services offered through Brookstone Wealth Advisors, a registered investment advisor. Insurance and annuities offered through Hoffman Financial Group Incorporated, Georgia Insurance License number 163546.
No hot water, leak, or clog slowing you down? At Moncrief Ace Hardware Home Services, we bring helpful to the home with same-day water heater service and reliable plumbing repairs. Bring comfort back to your home. Local folks, straight answers. Powered by Ace Hardware. MoncriefAir.com.
You could sleep through the night without thinking twice. You could take a seat in the middle of the theater. You could drive without worry of where the next restroom is. You used to say yes, and somewhere along the way, you stopped. Not because of one big moment, because of 100 small ones. A little more urgency, one more trip to the bathroom at 2 a.m., one more mental note about where the restroom is. It happened slowly enough that it just became you. But It's not you. It's enlarged prostate. And there's a treatment called aquablation therapy, the only ultrasound-guided robotic-assisted therapy for enlarged prostate. Find an aquablation therapist near you. Call Aquablation Atlanta at 404-480-9606. 404-480-9606. That's 404-480-9606. All surgical treatments carry risks and results may vary. Side effects may include urinary symptoms, mild pain, ejaculatory dysfunction, or infection. In rare cases, complications to the urethra and rectum may occur. Aquablation therapy may not be right for everyone. Talk to your urologist to learn more. Visit aquablationatlanta.com.
Cracks in your walls, sticky windows, musty odors. Your home is telling you it needs help. Visit aquaguard.net today to schedule your free inspection. When it comes to foundations, crawl spaces, and basements, there's only one name to remember.
AquaGuard.
So what I say, get the vaccine first, then let it fly.
How about some pop?
Some pap.
Oh, yeah, pap.
Pep.
I like pap.
What's
Wegmans
that?
brand pap.
Oh, yes.
By the way, once again, this hour's keyword in the WSB A Grand for Gas giveaway is POP, pop. Go to the WSB Radio app or WSBradio.com/gas for your chance to win. Not that kind of gas.
Oh, that's my favorite kind. That's my
The little-
favorite. That's the little toner, the little squeaker.
to win $1,000. This is not that kind of show.
Well, George Carlin called it the one-cheek sneak.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh,
gosh. Don't try to gussy it up by putting George Carlin's name on it. We're still lowering ourselves to scatological humor. That is not my thing. When I'm not inducted into the Radio Hall of Fame, no one's going to say he was known for his scatological humor.
Well, maybe you'd
I
be in
should
the
say
Hall
no
of Fame
one's-
by now if you
no
did
one's-
more of it.
Good
That's-
point, Tim. Good
you know
point.
What? Maybe I should do more scatological
should.
humor.
I mean,
can't.
when were you the most successful?
Now.
Right now? I mean, based on my checking account, will be right now. Now,
dang.
when was I the best at what I did? Long before I got to Atlanta. Atlanta's only gotten the worst of Eric Von Hess.
Oh, so L.A. got the best?
They got the best.
Not Connecticut?
Connecticut, I was freezing.
Yeah.
It was just freezing. It was miserable.
Why are you holding out on Atlanta?
I'm not holding out. I just got older.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the whole thing. But back in the L.A. days and the early Atlanta days, I guess, my brain would just... You ever see Little Man Tate?
No.
There's a scene. He's like a little genius, math. And there's a scene where he lays down on the bed, and it shows how easy it is for him to solve huge math
So
problems.
kind of like A Beautiful Mind.
No, yeah, all the numbers are just all around, and they swirl together, and they come together in the answer, and it's just right there. He doesn't really have to do any process. And that's how, when I was going with that old show, I would get the punchline first, and then as I started talking, would work out how to get to the punchline, and it just happened without me thinking about it. Now I can still do that, but I have to think about it, and I have to process it, and I have to get through it. So no matter how good things have been here in Atlanta, you never got the best of Eric Von Hassler. And if I have anything to say about it, you never will. Ashley Frasca says there's a red alert on I-20.
Indeed, all lanes are now shut down as the fire department has arrived on scene of a multi-vehicle crash on I-20 westbound at Turner Hill Road. Delays already began back at West Avenue. So big jam leaving Conyers. Best to use Old Covington Highway as the alternate route. Again, as I-20 West is shut down with a crash at Turner Hill Road. You got big delays now forming across the north side perimeter, leaving Dunwoody on the outer loop. 285 westbound slow from Ashford, Dunwoody, all the way around Divinings, getting past South Atlanta Road. And the inner loop is slow from Doraville, 285 east and south. The worst of it just trying to get down to Memorial Drive. And we've had railroad crossing issues in Swanee for the second time today. Swanee Dam Road is blocked at Buford Highway. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
My People Georgia Spa Company is having their Memorial Day sale. They got hot tubs, swim spas, saunas, cold plunges designed for your life. and you can save up to $3,000 and get a free premium upgrade with the purchase of a new hot tub. Listen, you'll want this. Trust me. You may not think you do, but you do. I've got one in my backyard. It is therapeutic. It's relaxing. Go to the Georgia Spa Company, georgiaSpaCompany.com. Make your home an oasis for you for relaxation. You don't have to go on vacation, just your backyard.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-611-2046. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-611-2046. That's 800-611-2046.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
A family office is a team built to handle the three biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today, 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
Good news for Georgia Power customers. Last year, base rates were frozen to help keep costs steady. And as our state grows, new large energy users are required to pay the cost to serve them, protecting homeowners and small businesses. More stability, more predictability. Learn more at georgiapower.com/rate freeze.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 5:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by QC Kinetics. Our top local story: a suspected serial rapist is behind bars in Cobb County, and police are trying to identify more potential victims. Sergeant Eric Smith with Cobb Police says these incidents may have occurred as far back as 2022.
Investigators believe some victims may be members of the Hispanic community and recognize that some individuals may be hesitant or afraid to come forward.
The suspect is identified as 22-year-old Jamel Palmer. His photos posted now on our website and the WSB radio app. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Cobb County Police Department Major Crimes Unit. It is 78 degrees in Atlanta, and don't look now, but more storms are beginning to bubble up this hour right in the heart of Atlanta. Also, we're seeing a strong thunderstorm that's impacting parts of Carroll, Douglas, and Coweta counties at this hour. Meteorologist Christina Edwards will have Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. The mother of a 16-year-old girl killed last month in Piedmont Park is asking for the public to help find Tiana Robinson's shooter. Tanisha Watkins says her grieving family wants justice.
My oldest daughter just graduated. She didn't even want to watch the stage because her sister wasn't there. We just asking for someone to speak up.
Atlanta police say Robinson was hit by a stray bullet when an altercation began. They're releasing images of a new suspect, and the Crime Stoppers reward is now up to $25,000. Graphic allegations against a 25-year-old Douglas County teacher accused of having sex with multiple students. Maris Nichols, a teacher at Alexander High School, is facing new charges. Investigators say Nichols allegedly sent explicit messages and live videos to some victims, and in one case encouraged a female student to watch 50 Shades of Grey movies so they could discuss them afterward. She's also accused of asking one victim to delete evidence off his phone and deny allegations with investigators. Strong jobs numbers are out today from the State Labor Department.
The Georgia Department of Labor says the state labor force and total employment have both hit all-time highs. This as the state unemployment rate holds steady at 3.5%, much lower than the national average of 4.3%. Several sectors see big job gains in April, including wholesale trade, trade, real estate, and healthcare. Meanwhile, jobs in transportation, warehousing, and utilities, administrative and support services, and construction all fall. Labor Commissioner Barbara Rivera Holmes says this latest data continues to show Georgia is a top state for talent. Austin Eller, 95.5 WSB.
An inmate at the Henry County Jail dies after a medical emergency. The Henry County Sheriff's Office says 40-year-old Quentin Fennell was given emergency treatment by jail medical staff and Henry County Fire Rescue, but they were unable to save him. The GBI now investigating. No word on a cause of death. A new early learning center opening in Gwinnett County aims to get more kids ready for kindergarten.
At this moment, we only have 51% of kindergartners entering the school system here ready to learn without intervention.
Gwinnett Community Services Director Lindsay Jorstad says the Joyful Learning Academy is located in the Gwinnett Community Resource Center on Bethany Church Road. A second early learning center on Grayson Highway will open later this year. Democrats do a postmortem of the 2024 election. Political correspondent Avery Harper reports it looked at why they failed to beat President Trump.
So it says that Democrats failed to build up Kamala Harris before she became the nominee, that they struggled to make an affirmative case for her candidacy, and they also say that Democrats underestimated just how much economic anxiety and cultural issues, including some of those transgender attack ads that we saw in 2024, that really hurt them with key voting blocks.
A majority of Americans are worried about the rising costs associated with the things we buy. A new J.D. Power survey finds 46% say they are somewhat worried the prices of essentials will increase over the next 3 months, while 41% say they are extremely worried. It is now 5:34. Time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Ashley Frasca.
Unfortunately, Bill, watching a traffic red alert on the East Freeway. I-20 westbound is shut down with a crash at Turner Hill Road. Fire department on the scene there, blocking all lanes. Delays now beginning almost back at Highway 138. As you leave Rockdale County, you need to use Green Street, which becomes Old Covington Highway. That's going to be the best alternate route. And we've got delays downtown on the connector in both directions. Still a slow ride. 85 northbound, now a stall report in the center lane. Be careful traveling between Shallowford and Chambly Tucker. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Mostly cloudy for this evening, hot and humid with temperatures still in the mid to upper 70s around sunset, dodging a few heavy rain showers and thunderstorms rolling through the metro area. Then lows tonight will settle into the mid 60s. Tomorrow afternoon, partly to mostly cloudy with heavy rain and thunderstorms through the afternoon hours. Some of these storms may be capable of producing some damaging wind gusts. Outside of the rainstorms, we will see temperatures still climb into the low to mid 80s. Saturday and Sunday, partly cloudy skies, morning lows in the mid to upper 60s, afternoon highs in the low 80s with pop-up showers and thunderstorms through the afternoon. Monday, scattered rain showers and thunderstorms, highs in the low 80s.
And Storm Tracker radar shows some heavy rain right now moving through the heart of the city. We've also got a strong thunderstorm impacting parts of Carroll, Douglas, and Coweta counties. It is 81 in Duluth, 83 in Ackworth, 87 in Stockbridge. More news at 6 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
The winds of change are blowing. Hi, it's meteorologist Glenn Burns. I'm not forecasting the weather. I'm just reporting North Georgia Replacement Windows has changed their name to NG Windows. They installed my beautiful Infinity by Marvin fiberglass windows, and now I enjoy more daylight and bigger views. Window and door shopping made simple at ngwindows.com.
Infinity by Marvin from NG Windows, yeah!
Buying a pre-owned vehicle is a big decision. It should feel exciting, not overwhelming. From a $5,000 starter car to your dream car, we have options for every budget. Beaver Toyota and Beaver Mazda, the safest place to make a big decision.
Pro athletes and attorneys count on George Stein, the DUI lawyer. You can too. GeorgeStein.com.
You got this. Come on. Come on, a little bit more.
Emory Orthopedics and Spine Center, using advanced treatments to relieve pain and get you back to living life without limits. Learn more at emoryhealthcare.org/ortho.
You've likely heard talk about rising costs, but here's some good news. Last year, Georgia Power froze base rates to help keep costs steady. And while demand for energy is growing across our state, new large energy users are required to pay the cost to serve them, helping protect homeowners and small businesses. This year, Georgia Power also filed fuel and storm recovery updates that'll lower overall rates starting this summer. Reliable energy, more stability, fewer surprises on your bill. Learn more at georgiapower.com/rate-freeze.
Introducing All Care, preventative health and immediate access for your urgent medical needs. Without urgent copays, 7 days a week at 15 Atlanta area locations. From scrapes and sniffles to long-term care, including chronic conditions, weight management, and even behavioral health. Plus convenient online scheduling, same-day appointments, and availability for urgent needs and walk-ins, including after hours and on weekends. Remember, primary care plus immediate care equals All Care.
Well, is today some sort of labor-esque? As we go into the weekend, why are the Waffle House workers yelling at the Waffle House headquarters? Is it some sort of labor type of thing going on?
I think it's individual because this actually happened yesterday, but because of all the news that happened yesterday, we weren't able to get to it. But these folks,
so these are Waffle House, and they're in front of the headquarters of Waffle House, which does not serve anything. This is just the place where the front office is, I guess. And let me just say this. I'm going to explain what's wrong with this type of thinking afterward. But I will tell you this. When it comes to chants in the streets, in the bullhorn, this one's got some swing to it. I like it a little better than
hey, hey, ho, ho.
Yeah,
Waffle House has got to go.
Hey, hey, ho, ho. Okay, you're phoning it in, right? Okay, this chant's got some swing to it.
We work. We sweat. Put 25 on our check. I say we work. We sweat. Put 25 on our check. I say we work. We sweat. Put 25 on our check. I say we work. We sweat.
I wonder sometimes. I sometimes wonder when you're doing that. How do you know when, like if you, at a rock and roll show, the lead singer, if they go round and around, then he'll go, one more time. And you all know you're doing it one more time and then it's over. Like at what point do you in your mind think, okay, there's only enough energy here for maybe 3 more of these, because if you keep going, at some point you're going to get no response.
All right, guys, we're doing it 5 times. What is the 25 they want on their check?
They argue
$25 an hour.
They argue that they get paid poverty wages now.
All right, now here's and I think anybody who listens to this show understands that Eric Von Hessler believes in the middle class and believes that right now the middle class is being eviscerated, and that's not a good thing. I believe that if you want a country to thrive, you have to aim your policies at the middle. I'm not saying subsidize anything. I'm saying your policies, your economic policies, should always be aimed for the middle of the middle class, because if the middle of the middle class is flourishing, then that means they spend more money on the stuff that the people above them are selling them. It also means there's a ladder that goes deeper down to those who are below them on the socioeconomic line, an easier way to get there. There's nothing, if the middle of the middle class is flourishing, everybody else is going to do well. Rich people are going to get richer, and poor people are going to have a better shot at getting into the middle class. So when it comes to the economy, I think the middle of the middle class should be what we're always thinking about. Now, that being said, restaurant jobs are not factory jobs. If you don't like, in that level of working, if you don't like what's being offered, you have to leave. And while you're there, maybe you take night classes or whatever. However, life is hard. I'm not saying it's not hard. I'm just giving you the honest, do you want to know what you need if you want to get ahead? I'm not, if you want to believe other things, you can.
It's not a career.
It's not. There's a difference between a job and a career. Now, listen, there are people who are white-collar workers who are losing their jobs to AI. So this is, and by the way, a little bit of that is, kind of getting your comeuppance, because for many, many years, the people in the C-suites and the engineers or the people with the white collar jobs, when people on the factory floor started complaining because robots and automation were taking their jobs, up there from the white collar jobs are like, well, sorry, that's just the way the economy works. It's called creative destruction. That's just the way that it is. Sorry. They were not They did not sympathetic or empathetic at all with the people. And now all of a sudden this is coming for their jobs. So we're in a different kind of phase where the white collar workers are now losing their jobs to automation and things like this. So it's a very, very hard world. But when you work in restaurants, that's not an organizing thing. You shouldn't get a job at Starbucks when you're 22 with the idea that I'm going to retire when I'm 68 from this job. Other career type jobs, you can get those jobs and think that. And there was a time in industrial policy, when we used to actually make things here and you'd work for a factory. Well, yeah, Dad started there when he was 22 and he retired. I guess I'll when I get my job. And those became unionized jobs. Those jobs were going to be there for 50, 60, 70 years. And for that reason, you didn't want the people on top, lording it over the workers on the floor that much. You had to have, that's a different thing. That's a matter of, I gave you 40 years. I want to know that I'm walking away with something. I can retire. Waffle House is supposed to be either an entry-level job or, you know what, retirement is boring, or I thought I was going to not work, but, I kind of like mixing, going back when you're older.
Maybe even a
like
gap
the old
job.
Walmart greeter kind of thing.
Yeah, on both ends.
Like you shouldn't think to yourself, hey, at 23, I'm going to become a Walmart greeter and I'll retire when I'm. It's just the mindset isn't correct in order for you to be successful. I'm not judging anyone. I was born at the very, very bottom of the the lowest rung of the middle class. Put it that, not completely impoverished, but just one step above that on the middle class. So I get all of this. So I'm just telling you, if you want yourself to be successful, trying to unionize to force a company to give you certain wages at the restaurant level is not the way to do it. And as a matter of fact, most of the people who are coming around and trying to get you into the union, they already know that, but they want your union dues because unions have been dying for the longest time simply because, we really don't do the factory thing all that much. And when it is done, it's done in like southern states, which are right to work states.
And if everyone were paid $25 an hour at a Waffle House, the price would go up even more. I went to Waffle House on Sunday, and my all-star special was $13 and some change. And
Still pretty affordable.
But it did say it was like, it used to be $16. I'm like, no, that used to be $5.
You could go back to the, what are you going to go back to the 1950s?
No, they're lying. They're lying on there.
It used to be 10 cents.
You said it used to be $16.
I will say if you're working after midnight, you should get hazard pay because you're dodging chairs.
Well, but you can also say that I don't, I realize as I'm saying this that people are saying, you don't understand, Eric. You can't just leave the job. No, I do understand. I've been in those jobs. Next week or next Tuesday, I'm going to turn 62. It almost divides in half. The first 31 years, I didn't know how I was going to pay my phone bill. The second 30 years, I've been doing okay, and it's been getting better and better and better. My life is like in two halves. I understand both halves. And I think, and I care about people. And I want people to do well. But you're wasting a lot of your time if really what you're thinking through your activism or your advocacy, we need to change the way the world is. It's not going to change. It's not going to change. I've said this before. If you want to be successful, you've got to take some time. You've got to sit back. You've got to look at the world and how it works, and in an objective way, not emotional. And then you have to say, okay, what is it that I have, that I offer? What is it, the thing that I can do? How can I plug into this world that was happening the way it happens before I was born and will be happening that way after I die? How can I think of it as like the world turning, right? And you find that thing that you can plug into the world with your talents, your abilities, and then what happens then is you use the inertia of the world moving to propel yourself along, rather than spinning into the wind and saying, you shouldn't be spinning this fast, or you should spin the other way, or the world should be like this. The world should be, if I could blink my eyes and everything was perfect, I'd do it. But that's never going to happen. None of us asked to be here. We just kind of woke up here, and you got to figure it out. And demanding things that will never happen is not going to help you. You've got to be objective. You've got to be non-emotional. You've got to look at the world the way it is. Chances are, the day you die, it's going to be the same way. It's just got more, it's a wave. Now, you can just stand there and tell it to go back, or you can put on your swimming suit, lean into it, and swim your way out of it. That's what I'm saying. I should be a life coach.
I'm just going to drown.
What a good scam.
We work. We sweat.
Great.
Put 25 on our check.
That is a great swinging chant, though. I do want to give credit where credit is due. Most chants are boring as hell, and that's a great one. Ashley Frasca says there's a red alert on I-20.
A crash with injuries has shut down I-20 westbound at Turner Hill Road, and some wreckers still arriving on the scene. It sounds like a lot of debris scattered in the roadway, too, so this could linger for a while. Already stuck in 6 miles of backed up traffic, slow almost back to Highway 138, leaving Conyers. So do your best to work your way to Old Covington Highway or even Klondike Road. Use those as alternate routes to this. We've had trouble reported on 85 northbound coming up from Shallowford Road, and a sudden downpour there in the Norcross area. Also a crash, 85 north at Jimmy Carter Boulevard. That's in a right lane or two. And you've got some trouble in the Swanee area. No rain yet, but trouble with the railroad crossing, so police have Swanee Dam Road blocked at Buford Highway. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the Trustdale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Election day has come and gone.
But the job is not done. We have 28 days to finish.
What happens next?
The second phase of this campaign really kicks into high gear.
Happens here.
There will be a runoff in the Republican race for governor.
Tune in throughout the day for everything you need to know.
Thomas Massey loses to President Trump-backed challenger.
95.5 WSB, your 2026 election station.
Our weather can be crazy. Dry for days and drenched with storms, extreme heat to bitter cold, and your roof takes all the abuse. Dave Baker for Findlay Roofing, the roof guys. If your roof has problems, it may be showing you signs. Inside, look for wet spots on the ceiling or walls. Outside, check for streaks and stains or granules in the ground. If you find these, think of Findlay first. The perfect match for any roofing issues, and they offer 0% financing. Schedule your free roof analysis at findlayroofing.com.
At Ameris Bank, we know it's never just business when it's your business. So we're here to be your partner. Whether you're launching a startup, expanding locations, or managing daily finances at your company, you can do it all with a committed financial partner on your side. Our expert business bankers are ready to empower you on your financial journey. We're Ameris Bank, and we're fiercely yours. Find your local business banker at amerisbank.com/businessbankers. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Wait! Before you change the station, listen to this.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate your car at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Pickup is quick and easy. You'll also get a vacation voucher and a tax deduction.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Out there, a lot of stress. But in here, give your family stress relief and relaxation in a Bullfrog hot tub from Brown's Pools and Spas. Only Bullfrog offers the Jetpack Therapy System to customize each seat to fit every body in your family. Right now, save up to $2,500 off, plus a free non-slip interior upgrade. Hurry, sale ends May 26th. BrownsPools.com.
Summer is almost here, and let's be real, your house looks like it's been hiding under a pile of pollen, doesn't it? Just like mine in that dirty driveway. Ooh, not fooling anybody either. That's why I called Wise Guys Pro Wash. They gave me a quote, showed up the next day, and bam, clean house, sparkling patio, and a deck I actually want to sit on. With more than 2,000 5-star Google reviews, Wise Guys is the only company I trust to get my home summer ready. Mention me, Chris Chandler, and get $70 off your next service. Book now at wiseguysprowash.com.
Greg is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. 8 years ago, I just didn't feel like I was on my game. I started taking Prevagen, and I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
The U.S. Treasury just released its official financial report for 2025. Buried in it is a startling admission. By its own numbers, it appears the U.S. government is insolvent. When governments go this deep in debt, they print money, raise taxes, or cut benefits, none of which can help protect you. That's why people move part of their savings into physical gold and silver. Call Monetary Gold at 877-NOW-GOLD for their complimentary gold and silver guide. That's 877-NOW-GOLD. Call Monetary Gold now at 877-NOW-GOLD. Do it before the next headline, not after. Performance may vary. You should always consult your financial and tax professional.
Is your air conditioning system ready to answer the challenge of the hot and humid days we know are coming? Take advantage of this great offer from Ragsdale Heating and Air. Right now, you could take up to $1,700 off a new Carrier Home Comfort system, and that includes Ragsdale's own trusted 15-year parts and labor warranty on your new system. Ragsdale's the name I know you can trust for all your heating, air, plumbing, electrical, and insulation needs, too. They have a 4.9 Google rating and over 11,000 reviews. Go to RagsdaleAir.com or call them. Ragsdale is the name I know you can trust.
Wow, this has really affected me. And I just saw it, and many people may hear it for the first time who are NASCAR fans. Kyle Busch has died. 41 years old. I was really worried because this morning I saw the story that said, they announced that he wasn't going to be racing in the Coca-Cola 600 because he had been admitted to the hospital, and they said with an illness. And that made me worry because I knew his age.
He needed a doctor after Watkins Glen. He was saying after the race he needed a doctor right away.
Oh, so maybe it was as the result of something that happened. I don't. So they're not saying what it is, or the reason for his passing. But 41 years old, he's got a young son. I think is about 11 or 12.
That's terrible.
Wife. We spent some time with him in a limo once years ago, and dropped him off at his Learjet. That was an interesting. The limo went right up to the Learjet. But wow, that is. Now I just want to say this: that we're talking about one of the best American drivers ever. There's no doubt about that. He won over 100 when you take. The Cup Series trucks and whatever they're calling the middle series now.
Is that the sprint?
Used to be the Sprint Series, but the
Busch Series.
The Busch used to be the Busch Series, right? The NASCAR used to be the Sprint Cup, but well over 100 victories in those all together. So just without a doubt, one of the greatest race drivers that America ever produced. But that knocked me out. That's something that you just don't expect. I guess we'll find out what happened. But, I mean, I thought he was going to drive. The expectation was he was going to be around in racing, for many more years. Rest in peace, Kyle Busch, one of the most exciting, when he was tearing it up, one of the most exciting drivers you've ever seen in your life. So rest in peace, and think about his young wife and I think his one child. He may have two. Rest in peace, Kyle Busch. Ashley Frasca says there's still a red alert on I-20.
This crash ongoing and rescue efforts as well. I-20 westbound shut down at Turner Hill Road. That's exit number 75. All lanes blocked and no sign of it clearing anytime soon. You're on the brakes right at Highway 138 leaving Conyers. So the best route to take would be Old Covington Highway as that gets a little more crowded. Klondike Road to avoid the 6 to 7 miles of stopped traffic. Traffic brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Go to markspain.com. Get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the Trustdale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic. 95.5 WSB.
I love my home, and so does TE Certified Electrical Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. I'm Chris Chandler with local owner Josh Brooker. You love our home so much, Josh, you made it your jingle.
Yep, when you love something, you treat it right.
And what does that mean for your customers?
TE Certified will always provide a 5-star customer service experience because we know that the most important thing in the home is the customer.
TE Certified, we love your home.
like Old Faithful has finally quit on us, Mom.
I think you're right, honey, but I think we can still put her to good use.
What do you mean?
I'm going to donate her to Tommy Nobis Center, and they'll use the proceeds to help people with disabilities find jobs.
That's a great idea. Old Faithful will get a second chance to help someone.
That's right. It's super easy, tax deductible, and towing is free.
Donate your old vehicle, boat, or RV to Tommy Nobis Center and help people with disabilities gain meaningful employment. Call 866-NOBIS-AUTO or visit TommyNobisCenter.org and donate today.
Looking out your window and see a different name? Don't worry, we're still the same.
It's Ted and Jonathan. North Georgia Replacement Windows is now NG Windows. It's a positive change because the only thing changing is our name. We've been the local owners for over 20 years and plan to keep it that way.
NG Windows. Shorter name, still committed to serving you Infinity by Marvin fiberglass windows.
Infinity by Marvin from NG Windows, yeah!
Linda Beaver here. Buying a pre-owned vehicle is a big decision. It should feel exciting, not overwhelming. That's why at Beaver Toyota and Beaver Mazda, only the best vehicles earn a place on our front line. Each one is carefully selected and inspected. Quality isn't negotiable. One property, two trusted brands, over 700 pre-owned vehicles. From a $5,000 starter car to your dream car. We have options for every budget. Beaver Toyota and Beaver Mazda, the safest place to make a big decision.
Discover the smartest way to own in Buckhead. Join us this Sunday from 12 to 3 for an open house at the new Panorama Buckhead Condominium Residences. Experience stunning new renovations, tour model homes, and discover condo purchase options with prices starting from the 300,000s. Sunday from 12 to 3, enjoy access to released condo inventory and new buyer incentives, available for a limited time. Don't miss your chance to unlock the smartest way to own in Buckhead. Visit panoramacondoatlanta.com.
Are your floors looking tired, scratched, or just dated? You don't have to wait months for a beautiful new look. At Peach State Hardwood, you can start your flooring project in 1 week or less with expert installation, lifetime craftsmanship warranty, and an in-house team that handles everything, from moving your furniture to cleaning up after. A stress-free home refresh is closer than you think. Peach State Hardwood, beautiful floors, zero hassle, ready in a week. Schedule your free estimate today at peachstatehardwood.com.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk. News, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
At 6 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by the Lloyd Advisory Group. Our top local story, it is breaking news. Legendary NASCAR driver Kyle Busch has died at the age of 41. The announcement follows an earlier post today from the family that said he was hospitalized with a severe illness. Busch has more than 60 NASCAR Cup Series wins in his career and won the 2015 and 2019 Series titles. Stay with us for more and reaction to this breaking story. Again, legendary NASCAR driver Kyle Busch has died at the age of 41. It is 75 degrees in Atlanta. We do have some scattered showers and storms around again today. Does the stormy weather pattern continue into the holiday weekend? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. A Douglas County teacher accused of having sex with students faces disturbing new charges.
Arrest warrants reveal more alleged victims in the case. Douglas County investigators accused 25-year-old Maris Nichols, a teacher at Alexander High School, of sending explicit photos, live videos, and other graphic messages to multiple students. In one case, they say she encouraged a female student to watch the 50 Shades of Grey movies so they could discuss them. The warrants also detail sexual encounters with male students. Nichols is also accused of tampering with evidence by asking one student to delete things off his phone and deny any allegations of child molestation. Jennifer Perry, 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta police look for new clues in last month's shooting at Piedmont Park that claimed the life of a teenager, as the reward in the case nearly doubles.
We're going to increase the Crime Stopper reward to $25,000.
Atlanta Police Captain Jermaine Dearlove says 16-year-old Tiana Robinson was an innocent bystander killed by a stray bullet from an altercation in a post-404-day park party. Terrell Robinson asks for help finding his daughter's shooter.
Please, we can't let this murder just go away as another unsolved case. We have to solve this case, not just for my family, but for the
the whole city.
Atlanta police are releasing video of a fourth person of interest seen with a gun after the shooting. Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
A rape investigation is underway in Cobb County with cases possibly going back as far as 4 years ago.
Cobb County police are trying to identify more potential victims connected to a serial rapist investigation. Sergeant Eric Smith says some incidents may have occurred as far back as 2022 and may involve individuals in Georgia and Ohio.
Investigators believe some victims may be members of the Hispanic community and recognize that some individuals may be hesitant or afraid to come forward.
The suspect is identified as 22-year-old Jamel Palmer. Anyone with information is asked to contact the department's major crimes unit. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
And we have posted the suspect's photo on our website and the WSB radio app. One of Rockdale County's top 10 most wanted suspects is now behind bars. Deputies have arrested Mikhail Waller. He's facing several charges, including aggravated assault, terroristic threats, and criminal trespass. Investigators are not providing details about the arrest. Another social media giant settles a lawsuit from a Kentucky school district over claims of social media addiction.
On the eve of a scheduled trial, which now won't take place, Meta Platforms joining TikTok, Google's YouTube, and Snapchat in reaching an undisclosed settlement in a landmark lawsuit alleging that student addiction to Instagram and other social media platforms upended learning and pushed public schools to spend enormous resources fighting a mental health crisis. And again, no word yet on how much that settlement was for, but that trial now will not happen. I'm Bloomberg's Tom Busby for 95.5 WSB.
Joyful Learning Academy opens next school year in Snellville to tackle the early learning gap.
It's an early learning center for 3- and 4-year-olds where teachers will get them ready for kindergarten.
It is set up with 6 classrooms, and Gwinnett County Public Schools and their educators will be coming in.
Gwinnett County Community Service Director Lindsay Jorstad says too many kids are starting school unprepared. The county is opening a second early learning center at Grayson Highway later in the year. Mary Ryan Howarth, 95.5 WSB.
It's now 6:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather in the 24-hour traffic center. It's Ashley Frasca.
An interstate shutdown trumps the traffic coverage this afternoon. Bill, we've had all lanes blocked for about an hour. I-20 westbound at Turner Hill Road, 7 miles of gridlock traffic behind it rolling out of Conyers from Highway 138. The alternate routes are Old Covington Highway, even Klondike Road to avoid that if you can make your way to Turner Hill and get on from there. And we've also got big jams through downtown, about half an hour ride, 75-85 northbound to head up from 166 Langford Parkway to 17th Street. The southbound ride is slow, almost down to Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. From the TrustDale.com Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official air conditioning of Atlanta. Here is meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Mostly cloudy for this evening, hot and humid with temperatures still in the mid to upper 70s around sunset, dodging a few heavy rain showers and thunderstorms rolling through the metro area. Then lows tonight will settle into the mid 60s. Tomorrow afternoon, partly to mostly cloudy with heavy rain and thunderstorms through the afternoon hours. Some of these storms may be capable of producing some damaging wind gusts. Outside of the rainstorms, we will see temperatures still climb into the low to mid 80s. Saturday and Sunday, partly cloudy skies, morning lows in the mid to upper 60s, afternoon highs in the low 80s with pop-up showers and thunderstorms through the afternoon. Monday, scattered rain showers and thunderstorms, highs in the low 80s.
Storm Tracker radar showing a few scattered rain showers around the metro area at this hour. It is 77 in Canton, 85 in Powder Springs, and 86 in Hampton. More news at 6:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
That is correct, Caiaccio. Hour 4 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. That's Greg Russ. He's here on a Thursday because he couldn't be here on a Wednesday because he had to find out if he still had a job yesterday.
Ooh, I still have a job.
Okay.
I still got the job.
Did they?
I work for a Murdoch now. I never thought that would happen.
Yeah, but you work for the liberal Murdoch.
Yeah.
He was the one. He left Fox and all that, and he, in his resignation thing, he said a lot of it had to do because he disagreed with a lot of the stuff. So you've got the liberal Murdoch.
James for Murdoch.
James, not Lachlan.
Jimmy.
No. James had to sue his own family to get his share of the money that came along with, what was it, the 21st Century Fox sale?
Yeah, he ended up getting $1 billion. I think they gave most of it to Lachlan, and then this guy and his sister. By the way, this is the family that Succession is based on, to a loose degree.
Well, yeah, when you're a brother suing the dad and the other brother, and the sister's part of that lawsuit.
But it's the whole thing. Dad's 94 now. It actually, well, I don't know how close they stayed to that family in succession, but they are the family that it was based on. So they bought out a bunch of stuff, and Vox was part of that, right?
Yeah, so Vox Media, where I work, was split into two. They bought the podcast network, New York Magazine, and Vox.com. So actually, the company that I'll be working for is still going to be Vox, a subsidiary of the company that James Murdoch runs.
Okay, and so they just bought you. That's the podcast stuff and the everything.
Yeah, then they've got other things like The Verge and The Dodo and a few other.
When they come in, I've been a part of this
I like
a lot.
The Dodo.
I'm trying to think.
That's the part he didn't buy. He didn't want The Dodo.
There may be one or two stations I've worked for that weren't bought while I was there, but almost every radio
You started
station.
out at J-Core, they got bought by Clear Channel.
I started out in Rochester at PXY, and they got bought while I was there. Then I went to Hartford. That was brief. But then while I was in LA, that station got bought. Then I came here, and immediately the station we were at was bought. So I've been through this a few times. And the first meeting is always now. I know you weren't with James Murdoch, but word had been passed down. But I'm wondering what.
I think he was.
Oh, was James Murdoch there?
What?
Right?
Oh, you're talking to me.
Yeah.
He was getting a tour of the office
Okay,
yesterday
okay.
because they'd built out a bunch of studios at the buildings. We're
Right.
keeping that space, so they're like, hey, showing it off here, James.
So
look at this.
usually, if something like this happened, I don't want to put you in the firing line. I don't want you to say anything bad about your company or anything. But my experience is, the first meeting from the new owners, there's always something like this: hey, we didn't spend X millions of dollars on something we thought was broken. We didn't spend X millions of dollars on something that we don't believe in. We didn't buy this to change it. We bought it because we think it's got a great future to it. And it's like the other side of that is, okay, how many people spend X millions of dollars for anything and then just completely keep their hands off it and don't that's not even in human nature. There's there's not even anything wrong with doing that. You would expect that when people spend a bunch of money on something, they're going to take an interest in how it's run.
It's just a slow drip.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, feels like nothing changes, but then it's like, oh, your employee portal changed a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, your health coverage changed a little bit. Oh,
you're fired.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
No,
Redundancies.
all you got to do, that's what you got to look for, Greg. It's the first time you see someone's not there anymore. It's like, okay, well, maybe I should always have my eyes somewhere else while I'm here.
Well, I think Greg, as a manager, won't you kind of know that a little bit ahead of time?
Yeah, sometimes, but other times, like, hey, layoffs are tomorrow, and they don't even tell you who on your team's going to be affected until.
Oh, wow.
I was lucky that they told me the day before, and I was able to work out a plan to save someone's job. But a lot of managers don't even know who's from their team's being let go until it's announced to everyone else.
Really?
Wow.
Well, that's
Yeah.
because they don't want you getting all emotionally involved, all right? Stop caring about the people that you're in charge of and start exploiting them the way you're supposed to.
Amen.
It's the way the system. Hey, just
I guess that's
do
right,
your job,
because-
as Bill Belichick says.
Do your job.
I guess that's right, because they did tell me the night before, and I was able to.
Yeah.
I didn't let it go and say, okay. Like, I maneuvered and figured out. I did figure out how to save the job for this person. So I
And
felt
are
good.
they grateful?
I'm not going to tell them. They don't need to know that it ever happened.
Look at that.
Aw.
Will you look at that? Can we
That's
have a round of
humility right
applause?
He's an angel,
right,
baby.
I like
What
that.
a good boss.
My
good
goodness.
job there, Greg.
You saved somebody's job and you're not lorded. You didn't even get a free lunch out of it?
No.
Do you
It would
know
be
how
weird.
much you owe me?
It would be.
Is
it
she
would
hot?
even bring it up.
Because then you'd want to probably bring it up.
No, you know what? I feel the same. There's a lot. I mean, anyway, I have experience where I would be embarrassed because sometimes you'll do something behind the scenes and then it will, if the person found out that you did that, I'm not the type of person that ever wants any, I don't want that kind of thing happening where, oh, I owe you something. That would make me feel uncomfortable.
Right.
I think that's where Greg comes from. I don't know how much it is about you being just an angel, but it's just more like, oh, I don't want to deal with that. The person's going to think they owe me something and they don't, blah, 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 blah. That's how my brain works.
I mean, that is part of it because they don't owe me anything.
They don't,
And
but they're going to feel like they do.
Yeah, so it's better just to not tell them.
Well,
Also,
they owe
it
you their
makes them
job a
worry.
little
They're like, oh, well, I was that close to being like, they're going to worry about it
Yeah.
moving forward.
Yeah.
They'll bring it up.
And it is difficult because how would you even bring that up to tell them? You're like, hey, You know what I
I
did
saved
for
your
you?
job, you know.
Yeah.
Well, no, what you could say.
You owe me.
Now, what you could say is you need to know this because if you were on the block last time, on the chopping block, there's a chance that you need to know that you are in this area, and maybe it's time for you to maybe look around a little.
Hey, listen, you need to listen to me. When I
Right.
tell you to get
That's
this
right.
work done on
You
my
want it.
desk by 5 o'clock,
Better
you
be
get
there.
it done.
I tried to tell you.
You keep saying that, and I don't remember. I know when you came over to my house, and I remember that conversation.
And I gave you the Bills helmet.
You gave me the Bills helmet, and I'm probably just daft because if you tried it, why didn't you just?
I did.
outright tell me?
I said you got to watch what's happening because they're trying to get rid of you or something of that nature. Or maybe I wasn't as.
I think you were a little opaque about the
Maybe,
whole thing.
yeah.
And I'm such a lead
Because I knew about it.
Yeah.
And I sort of
Well, it's
wanted
always
you to
in
know
radio.
about it.
There's always in radio is there's that point where you know, and the other person doesn't know, and that if you're in it long enough, you have to be that jerk at some time.
Yeah.
You know where you're one time someone that is known in this town, and also Greg knows this person. There was one time where I was at a thing. It was actually for Greg, and
My going away thing.
Yes, but I don't want to name.
Moving to New York.
I don't want to name names. But so I'm having a conversation with another radio person because I had been out of work for a while, and this other radio person is being very, very nice and telling me, you need to be back in the game. I know some people. Let's get together. Maybe I can help you get back in. The whole time, I knew that in 1 week I was taking that person's job.
Oh.
Well, the whole station. Well,
I mean,
That's
whatever.
tough.
I'm just saying.
No, but that's tough.
That's tough.
No
Like,
matter what the circumstances around it.
and I
anything
can't
difficult.
tell. I cannot tell.
That's
There's
tougher
no-
than working with those people for a month knowing every morning. So which I had to do.
Yeah. So it's if you're in radio long enough, you are gonna you're gonna be on both sides of it. I've been
Because you
on both
really
sides
like
of it.
them. You really like
Yeah.
them. You're friends, and they're getting an X in 30 days.
So in that moment, we're like,
I just
They're
kind
like,
of.
I was thinking about buying a house, like I'm getting my ducks in a row.
Maybe you gotta wait. The market's not right for that, right?
Oh, I disagree. The market
Everything
is-
worked out for
thinking,
that person, though. Like,
huh?
everything did work out for that
and
person.
that the person I'm speaking of was elevated enough in radio that they did just fine. But it is a weird thing. So here's a person reaching out, being kind, trying to help, and the whole conversation, I knew that I was replacing that person in a week. that'll make it a little difficult to go
I
to
did
sleep.
all right. I ended up having the Home Fix-It show.
It was Dave Baker. Because he's nice. He's going to reach out. Yeah, I got.
Hey, you know what? Do you know anything about Home Fix-It?
He told me I could stay in his crawl space.
Yeah, I got
Didn't know what he
plenty of
meant.
room down there. Not a lot of critters or bugs.
No moisture.
No moisture. Got it all worked out. Ashley Frasca says the red alert continues out of Conyers.
Though it does look like they're making some progress, may open a left lane here shortly, but for an hour, I-20 westbound has been shut down, leaving Conyers getting into Stonecrest. I-20 west at Turner Hill Road, 7 miles of gridlock traffic. It begins back before Highway 138. Use Old Covington Highway or Klondike Road as your alternate routes. If you're traveling home into Gwinnett County, it's not too bad of a ride, less than 20 minutes to head up from 285 to Highway 316. Though some railroad crossing issues in Swanee has Swanee Dam Road blocked at Buford Highway. Traffic brought to you by John Foy and Associates. They've been fighting and winning accident cases against big rig trucks for years. Let them get the most money for you. Call John Foy, the strong arm, today. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the Trustdale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
When the weather is at its worst,
Heavy rain and storms roll through the heart of Atlanta, causing flooding.
we're at our best.
2.5 to 3 inches of rain fell within about 2 hours.
Check back throughout your day for the latest details.
Atlanta Fire Rescue confirms 2 vehicles, including a Waymo, have run into standing water on North Avenue.
95.5 WSB.
Your severe weather station.
Hey, that was our exit. We're gonna miss the first pitch.
Just gotta make a stop at Kroger. I promised I'd bring nachos.
Nice. You have the Upside app too, right?
Upside? What's that?
Upside is a free app that gets you cash back when you buy groceries. And they just added Kroger stores in Atlanta.
Wait, I can get money back just for buying groceries?
Yep. And right now, new users can get an extra $10 bonus on their first Kroger trip with the app. That's up to $25 cash back on one grocery run.
Even this Kroger store right here?
Yes. Now pull over. Let's get some cash back on those nachos.
Upside is now available for Kroger stores in the Atlanta area. Download the free Upside app and use promo code ATL7 to get a $10 bonus on your first purchase at Kroger. That's promo code ATL7 to get a $10 bonus. Remember, use promo code ATL7.
Offers vary by user and location. $10 bonus offer for new users only. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
Hi, it's Dale from TrustDale.com. I've trusted America's Best Choice for more than a decade for windows, doors, siding, decks, and roofing. Their exclusive 3-way warranty, including my $10,000 Make It Right guarantee, protects you if something goes wrong.
Thanks, Dale. At America's Best Choice, we deliver the best exterior solutions that provide long-term value for your home. Schedule your free in-home estimate now at abcwin.com. No pressure, no gimmicks. America's Best Choice. Quality you can trust, prices you can afford.
Wait! Before you change the station, listen to this.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate your car at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Pickup is quick and easy. You'll also get a vacation voucher and a tax deduction.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Coolray is celebrating 60 years of bringing home comfort to Atlanta, and to say thank you, they're lowering their service fee to $60 all month long. Dave Baker here. This means now is the perfect time to get your faulty outlets looked at, your HVAC system tuned up, or that small plumbing issue diagnosed before they become major repairs. For 60 years, Atlanta homeowners have trusted the Coolray name to keep their homes running smoothly. See them on the web at Coolray.com. Coolray and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
You got this. Come on. Come on, a little bit more.
Emory Orthopedics and Spine Center, using advanced treatments to relieve pain and get you back to living life without limits. Learn more at emoryhealthcare.org/ortho.
Hey, it's your buddy Shelley Winter here, co-host of The Car Guys with my good friend and brother, Kevin Deutsch, from Butler Lexus of South Atlanta. Whatever you want to know about buying, selling, leasing, or maintaining a vehicle, Kevin has your answers.
That's right, Shelley. For over 40 years, I've sold, leased, fixed, and financed pretty much every make and model. I've seen it all. If you have any car questions, we'll have the answers every Saturday at noon.
It's The Car Guys, Saturdays at noon on 95.5 WSB, brought to you by Butler Lexus of South Atlanta.
It's Staples' 40th anniversary, and they've got deals worth celebrating. Now through May 23rd, enjoy up to 50% off. Save on paper, chairs, custom print, balloons, and more. 4 decades in business deserve some seriously smart savings. Staples. That was easy.
All right, Memorial Day weekend.
It's going to rain there?
Nigh. It looks like it would rain today, and I can't get any rain in Roswell, Greg. So yesterday,
I heard that. I heard the spot storms weren't hitting your dirty cul-de-sac.
Yeah, my cul-de-sac's still dirty. I feel dirty. I just keep waiting for some rain to
Why
come
don't you
in.
dump your hot tub out?
Yeah, that'll clean
Yeah, bring it out front.
Yeah, bring it out front.
Drag it out front.
Dump it out. Clean out your cul-de-sac. Do a good deed for your neighbors.
We've decided we're powering it down for the summer.
Okay.
Why should I waste money on electricity on that damn thing? First of all, I thought it was natural gas, and then my wife told me, no, it's on the What? What? That's what I said. What?
I would reconsider.
I could have paid more attention while it was going on, of course.
Those summer nights, though, if you're in the pool and then when you hop out at like 9 o'clock, I guess 10 o'clock at night, there's nothing better than hopping in a hot tub. You're going to repower. You're going to power it back up.
Yeah, well, you have to make that decision, like a day before you want to use it. It takes a little while to get from
do it on a Friday
60 degrees
or do it on a Thursday. That way you got it ready for Friday.
I don't know.
I mean, it's because do you keep your pool heated all year?
Yeah, my wife likes the pool to be like a bathtub.
So you could keep the jacuzzi, like the hot tub, as not heated, so that you can get into it in the summer and it's nice and cool.
Yeah, that's what I get from out of the bath water that my wife demands our pool be. Jump into some cold water that way. Yeah. So
You can dump ice in it too. Be a nice bath.
Oh, look at that! I could be just like an athlete.
Just
sit
like
in those
an
big
athlete.
metal tubs. Look like a
Oh, that's crazy. Or
Big
Joe Rogan.
beer
He does
coolers.
It.
Yeah.
He does it.
The cold plunge.
Yeah. And sometimes he talks about it for like an hour.
No, you don't do that. Yeah.
What's going on with Joe Rogan and Theo Von? He's apologizing.
I can't figure it out because I distance myself. I don't listen to those anymore.
George Clark's
George,
the
you
man.
know?
George Clark. So what's going on?
Joe Rogan went on his podcast and was talking about all the troubles that Theo Von is having.
Remember the meltdown when he was trying to do the special and all of that.
Exactly.
Right?
So Joe Rogan was like, I'm so worried about him. He's so down in the dumps. And Theo
almost
Von,
implying that he might be suicidal or something.
And Theo Von came, I don't know if it was on his podcast or just on social media or something, and he said, look, dude, I'm fine. You don't need to, put all my stuff out there. I'm not as down as you think I am. Thanks, but no thanks.
So it's not really
wars.
And then Joe Rogan apologized.
Diss tracks now.
Yeah, I think Joe Rogan apologized.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
But he still hasn't apologized for ruining comedy. Yeah, but I guess that's coming. That'll come.
I
up.
never think of him as a comedian. I know he was.
He's
I
not.
know that's
I
how
only
he
think of him
got
from
the
news radio.
Right.
and
Fear Factor. But
Fear Factor.
But I mean, yeah, I don't think.
And the Man Show.
I didn't. Was he on the Man Show?
The second
they did one
iteration of
season. It was terrible.
Oh yeah.
What, after Jimmy and Adam?
Yeah, it was him and Doug Stanhope, and they did one season, and nobody liked it.
I had no idea. You never want to do that. You never want to be
You
the
want
one.
the money. I mean,
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, you take it.
It's a resume builder and all that. But I didn't realize that happened.
Have you seen the clip going around recently?
Of?
He was talking about Tracy Lords, and she's 14 doing porn, and
Yeah,
he's
that's
saying that there's nothing wrong with that. This is the Man Show. This is cool.
On the Man Show?
She was 16.
16.
Yeah. So he was he saying I used to watch those or something?
Come on, guys. I mean, she was 16.
Well, that is legal age in many states.
Yeah, it depends on what state.
And she lied.
And
They
you have
didn't
to,
know.
And you have to get the permission of the parents, I believe, which must be an awkward
Which they had signed.
conversation.
The second the permission from the parents gets signed, it's like, all right, turn around, hands behind your back.
You ask any of the people that were in that industry back then, and they'll all tell you, even the ones that liked her at the time and were friends with her, they'll all tell you the same thing, that she had all the documentation. She lied about the whole thing.
She lied about the whole thing.
Yeah, and that's how she got
They're
the
saying
job.
that they didn't know.
Because she's the penthouse pet in that issue with Vanessa Williams and George Burns on the cover.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, she's nude.
Oh, God, she's nude. Vanessa Williams had just become Miss America, and she had done some modeling a couple of years before, and they found nude shots of her. Yeah, and I remember
she got
that.
her title stripped.
And
from
somehow,
her.
yeah, and then she had a better career than almost any Miss
Yeah, she
America of my
singer,
lifetime.
actress.
Oh, the best.
I mean, she did much better than most Miss Americas that I know of.
She
so-
wasn't shoplifting at a Hills in Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
Who
I
was?
think that was Bess Armstrong, maybe?
Oh, when did she win? Was it still when people
the
cared?
50s, maybe.
Oh, okay. There was that CBS sports lady. She was a Miss America in the 70s. What was her name? She was like with
Savage?
With Brent, what was his name? Musburger?
Brent Musburger.
Diana Rossini?
Yeah, why was George Burns on the cover of that?
Because of the movie Oh God.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But
It was Bess Meyerson who got arrested in Williamsport, Pennsylvania in 1945. You remember Bess Meyerson?
well, no, I
What was
wasn't
that
alive.
I mean, in 1988. She was
Shoplifting?
Miss America 1945, and she was accused of stealing cosmetics.
So this is 40 years later?
Yeah.
She was
43.
So she's like 80.
In her 60s.
She's in her 60s. All right, 'cause she was in her 20s. All right.
And you're thinking of Phyllis
Wasn't
George.
Farrah
Phyllis George. That's who I'm thinking of.
wasn't Farrah Fawcett arrested for shoplifting? Like when she was young?
Maybe before she was
In the
famous.
70s.
Before she was famous.
Yeah.
That woman was a saint. All right. I will not have it.
I'm not saying anything.
I had her
I
poster.
just feel bad about
He loves her.
I had that poster on
I
my
just feel
wall.
bad. Like she struggled with cancer, and then Michael Jackson dies the same day.
Yeah, that was
Nobody
bad.
talks about her.
That was bad. She actually had a reality show while she
Pun.
was dying.
Yeah, with Ryan O'Neal, right?
Yeah. And so it's like a big deal. And then she dies. And then Michael Jackson dies on the same day. And nobody, like if she had had her own day.
I never liked her anyway.
Did you out of? You did.
I died out of spite.
Shoot me up, Doc.
Spite death.
Give me extra.
Give me a little extra propofol.
Charlie's Angels was terrible.
You weren't a big fan.
No.
Oh, we got to give
I
away.
like Bosley.
We got to give away some tickets here. 2 tickets to see Chris Stapleton's All-American Road Show Friday, August 21st at Mercedes-Benz Stadium Be caller number 10 to 404-872-0750. Tickets are on sale right now at Ticketmaster.com. Ashley Frasca has a little better news on I-20.
Rather than being a traffic red alert where the interstate is shut down, they've opened just a left lane right now as they wrap it up. I-20 westbound at Turner Hill Road, but still 6 or 7 miles of slow, backed up traffic getting out of Conyers. Use Old Covington Highway or Klondike Road instead. Delays persist downtown, and a crash in Midtown actually just cleared to the shoulder. 75-85 southbound near 10th and 14th Streets. And graduation ceremonies going on in Woodstock at First Baptist of Woodstock, backing up 92, and at Gas South Arena in Duluth. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Attention homeowners, your house is leaking money right now. It's not your roof, it's your windows. Old, inefficient windows can cost you thousands and thousands every single year in wasted energy. Hey, it's Ray, founder of Window Comfort, where better windows mean better views and better pricing. And this spring, we're making it easier than ever to fix. Right now, we're doing for a limited time, buy 2 windows, get 2 windows free installation, and no payments until 2028. No pressure, no games, just factory direct windows at real numbers. Built to perform and designed to last. So instead of losing money every single month, you'll upgrade once and you'll start saving forever. So go to windowcomfort.com and schedule your no pressure estimate today.
Better prices, better views. Window Comfort, meant just for you. Window Comfort.
No hot water, leak, or clog slowing you down? At Moncrief Ace Hardware Home Services, we bring helpful to the home with same-day water heater service and reliable plumbing repairs. Bring comfort back to your home. Local folks, straight answers. Powered by Ace Hardware. MoncriefAir.com.
Usually when something sounds way too good to be true, it is. Imagine someone says you can cut your mobile bill in half. Sounds like a fantasy, but with Xfinity Mobile, it's the real deal. Hey, it's Mark Aram here. Because when you have Xfinity Internet, you can cut your mobile bill in half. Plus, try Xfinity Mobile free for a year, no commitment. That's a lot of streaming, sharing, scrolling, or whatever else you can do with your phone. All for half the price and none of the commitment. That means you'll save big over Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. That's wild. Now, all you have to do is think about how you'll spend all of that extra moolah. Call 1-800-XFINITY, go to XfinityMobile.com, or visit your local Xfinity store to switch today. Xfinity, imagine that. Restrictions apply. Compare savings of one Xfinity Mobile Select to comparable options from T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T. As of March 24th, taxes, fees extra, $30 monthly discount limited to new mobile customers only. After 12 months, regular rates apply.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 6:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Our top story, NASCAR legend Kyle Busch is dead at the age of 41. In a statement, NASCAR says we extend our deepest condolences to the Busch family. Earlier today, the Busch family posted he was in the hospital with a severe illness after he was abruptly pulled from the Coca-Cola 600 race at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Busch had 63 NASCAR Cup Series wins and won the 2015 and 19 Series titles. Busch has won multiple races in Atlanta, including 9 in the Craftsman Truck Series, 2 in the Xfinity Series, and 1 in the Cup Series. It is 76 degrees in Atlanta. Warm and muggy tonight with pop-up storms around. Are we stuck in this rainy weather pattern through the weekend? Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards is coming up. The parents of a teen girl shot to death in Piedmont Park last month are pleading for answers.
Please, we can't let this murder just go away as another unsolved case. We have to solve this case.
Terrell Robinson is the father of Tiana Robinson. The 16-year-old girl was shot to death following a 404-day celebration in the park. Atlanta police announced today the reward in the case increases from $15,000 to $25,000. Graphic allegations against a 25-year-old Douglas County teacher accused of having sex with multiple students. Maris Nichols, a teacher at Alexander High School, is facing new charges. Investigators say Nichols allegedly sent explicit messages and live videos to some students, and in one case encouraged a female student to watch 50 Shades of Grey movies so they could discuss them afterward. She's also accused of asking one victim to delete evidence off his phone and deny allegations with investigators. Cobb County police are trying to identify more potential victims connected to a serial rape investigation. They believe some victims are members of the Hispanic community who are reluctant to come forward. Sergeant Eric Smith with Cobb Police says they know of at least one victim so far.
Detectives believe some incidents may have occurred as far back as 2022 and may involve individuals in Georgia and Ohio.
The suspect identified as 22-year-old Jamel Palmer. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Cobb County Police Department Major Crimes Unit. The state's latest report on jobs shows some good news.
The report shows Georgia's labor force has hit an all-time high at just over 5,460,000 people. Total employment also hits a record high. The April unemployment rate holds steady at 3.5%. That's about 0.8% lower than the national rate. It is still higher than Georgia's unemployment rate 1 year ago, which was 3.3%. Wholesale trade, real estate, and healthcare see the largest month-over-month job gains, while transportation, warehousing, and utilities see the largest drop-off. Austin Eller, 95.5 WSB.
A construction worker is dead after being hit in a work zone on Georgia 400. Sandy Springs police say the man was found dead in the southbound lanes near Abernathy Road early this morning. The driver of a Toyota Tacoma is charged with homicide by vehicle in the second degree and move-over law violations. No names are released yet. It could be an expensive summer. Rory O'Neill reports fuel experts predict sky-high gas prices for vacation season.
The Summer Travel Survey from Gas Buddy predicts an average price of $4.80 per gallon from Memorial Day through Labor Day. The fuel pricing app says the price of gas could reach all-time highs if the Strait of Hormuz remains closed for much of the summer. Despite the cost, the survey shows 56% of Americans still plan to drive at least 2 hours this summer to reach their destination.
With just over a week until the start of hurricane season, the official government forecast is out today.
For the Atlantic hurricane season, NOAA is predicting a below normal season for 2026.
NOAA Administrator Neil Jacobs says they are predicting between 8 and 14 named storms, with 3 to 6 becoming hurricanes. Hurricane season begins June 1st. It is now 6:34 and time for live team coverage of traffic and weather in the 24-hour traffic center. Ashley Frasca.
Still sounding a gridlock alert out of Conyers I-20 westbound with this crash cleanup at Turner Hill Road. It was a red alert, but now they've opened one left lane. That's it. So you still need alternate routes like Old Covington Highway and Klondike Road, rolling into that slow traffic from Highway 138. And just got my eyes on a two-car crash, but it's on the left shoulder, I-20 westbound at Thornton Road, causing a few brake lights through Lithia Springs. The rides into the northern suburbs, they aren't too bad. 400 northbound, a little bit of a crowd through Sandy Springs, and you've still got a crowd on 285 east or southbound trying to get past Chamblee Tucker down to La Vista. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Mostly cloudy for this evening, hot and humid, with temperatures still in the mid to upper 70s around sunset, dodging a few heavy rain showers and thunderstorms rolling through the metro area. Then lows tonight will settle into the mid 60s. Tomorrow afternoon, partly to mostly cloudy with heavy rain and thunderstorms through the afternoon hours. Some of these storms may be capable of producing some damaging wind gusts. Outside of the rainstorms, we will see temperatures still climb into the low to mid 80s. Saturday and Sunday, partly cloudy skies, morning lows in the mid to upper 60s, afternoon highs in the low 80s with pop-up showers and thunderstorms through the afternoon. Monday, scattered rain showers and thunderstorms, highs in the low 80s.
And right now, Storm Tracker radar showing scattered rain showers around the metro area. Some heavy rain dumping right now in western DeKalb County. It is 80 in Noonan, 76 in Midtown Atlanta, 77 in Dunwoody. More news at 7 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
My People Georgia Spa Company is having their Memorial Day sale. They got hot tubs, swim spas, saunas, cold plunges designed for your life, and you can save up to $3,000 and get a free premium upgrade with the purchase of a new hot tub. Listen, you'll want this. Trust me. You may not think you do, but you do. I've got one in my backyard. It is therapeutic. It's relaxing. Go to the Georgia Spa Company, georgiaSpaCompany.com. Make your home an oasis for you for relaxation. You don't have to go on vacation, just your backyard.
Spring allergies in Atlanta are no joke. All Care can help you manage your allergy triggers and develop a customized treatment plan. 15 locations, after hours and weekend appointments. And now, virtual care services. Learn more at allcare-ga.com/allergy.
A DUI conviction could be life-changing. Get the DUI lawyer, GeorgeStein.com.
Linda Beaver here. Buying a pre-owned vehicle is a big decision. It should feel exciting, not overwhelming. That's why at Beaver Toyota and Beaver Mazda, only the best vehicles earn a place on our front line. Each one is carefully selected and inspected. Quality isn't negotiable. One property, 2 trusted brands, over 700 pre-owned vehicles. From a $5,000 starter car to your dream car. We have options for every budget. Beaver Toyota and Beaver Mazda, the safest place to make a big decision.
Coming up from the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra, Delta Classical Concerts featuring music director Nathalie Stutzman, conducting an all-Tchaikovsky program. Performing Tchaikovsky's Violin Concerto is Daniel Lozakovich, whose collaborations range from top orchestras to K-pop's Blackpink. Then Stutzman conducts Tchaikovsky's emotional Pathétique, Symphony No. 6. Due to demand, a third performance was just added, May 28th, 29th, and 30th. Tickets at aso.org.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Kroger app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
You can save big on 12 packs of Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or Canada Dry. Select varieties or buy 2, get 3 free with your card. Limit 10. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Congratulations to Mike Jones of Marietta. Won 2 tickets to see Chris Stapleton's All-American Road Show Friday, August 21st at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Tickets are on sale right now at Ticketmaster.com. Greg Russ, I believe that you'll be happy with this next story because I know you're a big competitive eater fan. And I know you're a big Joey Chestnut fan.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to give you the news, and then you can
tell me the news first.
All right. The news is, according to ESPN, competitive eater Joey Chestnut, the reigning you all right over there?
No, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened.
Jeez, Tim. He fell asleep just for a second.
No, I was taking a breath.
He was saying, he has complained in the past. He's like, there's a cough button, but there's not a snort button.
Yeah.
Where's the snort button?
I couldn't reach it.
Competitive eater Joey Chestnut. The reigning champion and 17-time winner of the
because there's no competition.
All right, stop. I haven't dropped the news. All right. I know you feel very strongly about this, Greg. Nathan's famous international hot dog eating contest, won it 17 times, will compete in the July 4th spectacle while on probation after he pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor battery charge. Apparently, he slapped a man on the face during a night out at an Indiana bar.
Yeah, when you hear battery in a man,
yeah,
the worst.
Yeah,
that's what I thought. I thought that they hit a woman. I was like, oh my god! And he said a guy. I was like, oh, who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy. What'd the guy do?
He hit him with a hot dog.
I believe that they were drunk and some kind of thing happened in the bar. But am I wrong? I thought that you were a fan of Joey Chestnut.
I used to love it, and I love Joey Chestnut because when Kobayashi was dominating the sport. And he was winning the championship belt on our Independence Day, and nobody could stop him. Joey came in.
So you had a xenophobic sort of reaction.
Go back to your own country.
It could be characterized that way, I guess.
Don't they got hot dogs where you came?
And maybe if we were doing sushi.
Well, now I'm more of a Kobayashi fan since he got banned, and they had the weird
Why did he get
Netflix
banned?
thing. They had a weird Netflix thing a few years ago where they went head to head, but Kobayashi was past his prime by that point. I forget what he did. I think he ate in some competition they didn't want him to eat in, and he said "F you."
And Joey Chestnut, he missed one because he ate in some sponsored thing. And
the
missed
vegan
one.
hot dogs. He was promoting vegan hot dogs. And
Ew.
you couldn't do that.
I could eat half of one.
That's fantastic. By the way, I think he won. Didn't he eat like 72 of these things in 10 minutes? The last one. That's insane. And the buns. So, is there any hot shot? Is there any up and coming competitive eater?
Because you have to be a freak. Like there's something genetically
about his esophagus.
There's like there's some ideas about like stomach placement and ability to grow up instead of out.
Oh. Well, is that something that he's born with, or is it something that you
Yes.
can train your gut to do? You know, like Houdini used to do that stuff where he would swallow like pins. What was it? He would swallow a pin cushion, and then he would swallow a bunch of pins, and somehow he'd put it all together in his stomach and
What?
bring it back. That's what I heard.
That didn't happen.
As I was saying it, I was thinking maybe that didn't happen. But
He swallowed a shotgun and it came out loaded.
I think this maybe is a Houdini myth. As I was saying it like it was a 2 + 2 = 4
Yeah.
fact, it occurred to me that maybe that didn't happen.
It was just something you heard in 3rd grade and just kept.
Somebody look it up. I was fascinated with Houdini when I was a
No,
kid.
Houdini did not eat pincushion.
He did die because someone punched him in the stomach, right?
I think that is true.
Yes, but not the way that it was portrayed in the movie, I guess.
He did the East Indian, which I'm sure is, we have to get rid of that, but East Indian needle trick, where he appeared to swallow dozens of sharp individual sewing needles and a length of thread, later regurgitating them all threaded together.
Now, what was the trick
But that
there?
was the
he
trick.
Like he never put it in his
He
mouth?
didn't swallow them. He concealed them pre-threaded in the folds of his cheeks and gums while pretending to swallow the loose ones.
Oh, I see.
That takes some skill on its
Yeah.
own.
Well, no, it takes skill.
Poking your cheeks.
He's a magician. I mean, he's no Oz or Oz or whatever that weirdo's name is.
Huh?
Man, I saw this thing. You ever seen Oz the Mentalist?
No.
Is that the guy that showed up to the Correspondence Dinner?
Yeah, he's the one who did that. Yeah,
Okay.
he shows up in all the sports
I'm really
shows.
a Mind Freak fan.
Oh, please.
Mind
Freak.
Remember that?
No, this
show?
guy's really good. He's a mentalist. But the funny thing is, I saw Mike Florio either today or yesterday. He just kind of lost his mind. 'Cause this guy he kind of shows up on sports shows all the time. And he's one of these people that you bring in like early in camp, right? Because they got to do stuff with the players. And he goes around and Mike Florio was beside himself. He's like, this guy is not reading your mind. he was mad because he said magicians, they say there's a trick, whereas this guy Oz wants you to believe that he can actually read your mind. And Mike Florio just lost it on this guy about the fact that people believe that he can read minds. And I thought it was a little over the top. I don't know exactly what Oz did to Mike Florio, but it was a little over the top.
Maybe he read his mind, and it really bothered him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, maybe he told him. He told him exactly.
Get out of my head!
Would you stop reading my mind? Can you imagine if you could read minds?
I knew you were going to say
The
that.
things that you would find out about the people around you.
You would
just
not
be,
want to
you
know.
would- No, of course not.
Be brain overload.
Well, just like you would know everybody's little quirk.
I think it'd
And
be
that's not
relatively
something you want to
boring.
know. What?
Most of it'd be relatively boring. It's
Yeah.
just after a
Be like,
few
"Did I
days.
pick up the eggs? Do I have
Or with
eggs?"
guys like, she's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, then you see what they're thinking while they're thinking that she's hot.
Yeah.
It's like,
The
oh, no,
scenario.
what they would
I
like
know,
to
but
do.
it's all it's
And
all
then
a
also the,
variation of the same thing.
Or how about the okay, well, I'm on a business trip. My wife thinks I'm here. What I'm going to do is I mean, you would hear
can hear
everything.
you.
Isn't there a movie that that
Yeah,
Vin
it's called
Vendors
What Women
movie?
Want. It's
No,
with,
no. That's I don't know about that movie.
That's a
There's
good one.
Talking about
So
Mel
art.
Gibson.
Artson, of course, you know about it. You pretend you don't know.
I never
Mel
heard of
Gibson's
it.
Catalog.
Talk about isn't it like
love Mel
Wings of
Gibson.
Desire or whatever? Isn't that one of those, or maybe it was the sequel to that, where you just hear what everybody. I think the Angels. That's what it is. The Angels. Nicolas Cage starred in the American version of this. It was called Wings of Desire. It had Columbo in it. It was fantastic.
Peter
It's a
Falk?
German. It's
I
a German
understand what
movie.
you're trying to
Wim
say.
Wenders movie. And it was pretty big in the 80s.
So he
but anyway,
heard what people
no,
were
the
saying.
Angels.
Oh.
The Angels, this is in Berlin. And the Angels can hear what everybody's thinking.
The Angels.
Yeah, they're angels. And Nicolas Cage was the angel. And in the original, they hang out on that big statue in Berlin, the very top of it. I can't remember what that is. And in the American one, they hang out at the Los Angeles Library. The American one's not very good. It was called Wings of Desire originally. I don't know what it was called.
City of Angels?
City of Angels was what it was called here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the angels can hear what everybody's thinking.
And I don't want the world to see me. Isn't that song in
Yep,
there with
it is.
Meg Ryan on a bicycle?
Isn't there a Peter Gabriel song at the end, I believe?
I think it's Goo Goo Dolls.
The Goo Goo Dolls wrote that
I
song
get
for
those
that
two-
movie.
I get those two
Iris.
confused. I get Peter Gabriel and Goo Goo Dolls always.
Goo
It's like
Goo
Commodore's Earth, Wind, and Fire. For some reason, I just can't.
Are they the
Do
best
you think
band
they
out of Buffalo?
I think they regretted
They're the
that
best
name at
band
some
out of
point.
Buffalo.
Who, Goo Goo Dolls?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like one day you're sitting there like, oh, God, why did
Yeah.
we choose Goo Goo
No
Dolls?
doubt.
You know, Goo Goo Dolls, they had that moment, and then everybody tells me that they are a great band that has a great catalog, and I've never availed myself.
Everything prior to their hits.
Yeah.
Paul Westerberg produced an album for them, and they ended up sounding like late career replacements
Right.
records.
Yeah.
But before that, they were a really good.
A lot of people say
grindy
that they're
punk
just a
band.
really, really good band.
Yeah.
They came out with that wimpy song.
Yeah, well, they're known for that. But everyone says
Made them a lot of money.
Yep.
And who had the one about the homeless kids, the runaway kids?
Runaway Train.
Who is it? They're another
never-
band.
David Perner.
Gin Blossoms?
I loved that song.
No, it
No, that's
wasn't-
not the Gin Blossoms.
Why can't I think of it? I know the lead singer because he dated
Soul
one.
Asylum.
Yeah, he dated
So
Winona.
yeah, they're another band. People tell me, don't forget about the hits. They're a great
They
band.
were before
they're
the
a great
hit.
band.
I used to get so sad watching that video. Like,
Yes.
where are these kids?
Somebody find them.
And then if you watch it now, it's like missing since 1978. You're like, "Oh,
Yeah, wow. Yeah, maybe some of them have been found since the
Now
since
would be
MTV went. All right, I gotta take a
89
break.
years
we need a
old.
pop-up video of it.
Ashley
Found.
Frasca.
Still lost.
Pop-up video.
Here's
Ashley,
a sketch of what they look like today.
I've got to break.
A pile
Grandma.
of dust.
Ashley Frasca. Ashley Frasca is still keeping an eye on Eichwann.
I'm here to save you, Eric. No problem. Hey, gridlock alert continues, though. Getting out of Conyers into DeKalb County with this crash cleanup. I-20 west at Turner Hill. It's not improving much as only one left lane is getting by there at exit number 75. Big backups at Highway 138, so continue using alternate routes. At time, a left lane is blocked trying to clear a crash from the shoulder I-20 west past Thornton Road. It looks like one just wrapped up. 285 south at South Cobb Drive. And a stalled pickup truck headed into Roswell, 400 northbound in a center lane before Northridge. Traffic brought to you by the Georgia Lottery. Tomorrow's Mega Millions jackpot is $296 million. Imagine all the exciting things you could do. Get your tickets now. Drawings every Tuesday and Friday. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
With Election Day behind us, what happens
The Republican
next?
primary for governor is now moving into a new phase as Jones and Jackson will duke it out for the nomination.
How will your city be impacted?
She is a product of the state, a product of the city.
How will the state be impacted?
Runoff for the Democratic primary.
How will the country be impacted?
Thomas Massey loses to President Trump-backed challenger.
As the consequential midterm elections approach, keep listening for the answers you want to know. 95.5 WSB, your 2026 election station.
Express yourself with the car you want from Jim Ellis.
Express yourself.
I'm Stacey Ellis, Vice President of Jim Ellis Automotive Group. Your vehicle is more than transportation. It's a reflection of who you are. And when you're ready to express yourself, it helps to have choices. At Jim Ellis Automotive, we're proud to be Georgia's largest family-owned automotive group, offering more than 5,500 new, certified pre-owned, and pre-owned vehicles. See them all at jimellis.com.
Express yourself.
Whether your style says luxury, performance, family adventure, or rugged capability, we have the perfect vehicle that fits you. And with the Jim Ellis Expressway, you can shop the way that fits your lifestyle too. It's the quick, easy, and convenient way to buy a car. Find the vehicle that helps you express yourself. Visit any of our 21 convenient locations across Metro Atlanta or shop from home at jimellis.com.
Express yourself.
Jim Ellis Automotive, where you can always expect the best.
Dave Baker here. If you've ever had to sort through a pile of lumber on the job site, you know that's time you don't get back. That's not good. That's why builders trust Randall Brothers. Randall Brothers stocks premium lumber that's straighter, cleaner, and ready to perform, not something you have to pick through board by board. And Randall Brothers understands what quality means when your name is on the project. Randall Brothers, widest selection, industry expertise, accurate, no-hassle deliveries, randallbrothers.com.
We're seeing all the signs. Pollen counts are high, fewer mornings are chilly. Step by step, we are headed to summer. This is Scott Slade, and the team at Ragsdale Heating and Air wants you to be ready for the hot and humid days we know are ahead. Right now, you could take up to $1,700 off a new Carrier home comfort system. And don't forget the spring savings extend far beyond the big season change with Ragsdale's own trusted 15-year parts and labor warranty on your new system. That's zero repair cost till 2041. Ragsdale's a name I know you could trust for all your heating, air, plumbing, electrical, and insulation needs, too. How do I know? I've used a lot of those services, and they have a 4.9 Google rating and over 11,000 reviews. I've been a Ragsdale customer for years. I always come away impressed with their friendly quality service. A lot of these Ragsdale guys have been with the company for 10, 20, even 30 years. So take advantage of this great deal. Schedule your visit online at ragsdaleair.com or give one of their friendly customer service reps a call. Ragsdale is the name I know you can trust.
Wait! Before you change the station, listen to this.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate your car at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Pickup is quick and easy. You'll also get a vacation voucher and a tax deduction.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
A quote shouldn't be a suggested starting price. It should be a promise. Hi, I'm Megan with Southern Exteriors. At Southern Exteriors, we don't play games with your quote or budget. We do the homework up front, so the price you see on your agreement is the final price you pay. Choose Southern Exteriors, the team that values your trust as much as your home, and take 10% off your next project. Call 877-9SOUTHERN or visit southernexteriors.co. That's southernexteriors.co.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Spring cleaning isn't just for your house, it's for your life. If your job is getting old, it's time to clear the clutter and spring into IT. Go to My Computer Career.
My Computer Career helped me get the skills and certifications I needed to start a new life as an IT professional in months, not years.
Earn the certifications that top employers are looking for right now. Visit mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation to see if it's time to spring into IT. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
All right, I want to end on a serious note. Because I got to say that the last hour or so has been a little difficult for me. And, you know, I met Kyle Busch a couple of times. I don't know Kyle Busch, but and I really haven't been watching NASCAR, you know, for a couple of years. But in the years that I was really paying attention, right there in the middle of it, Kyle Busch showed up and just really kind of took over. Now you had Jimmy Johnson, who was dominating the championships and all that. But Kyle Busch, he's 41 years old. I just want to get this across again, and I hope like the NASCAR community, and I think that this will happen. Kyle Busch was a polarizing figure because he showed up and he won so much. And anytime you win that much, right, that's the way that it is. That's the fun, right? Half the crowd loves him, half the crowd boos him. And he was also a born entertainer in the sense that he played into that. He loved hearing the boos. He had a little thing for a while when he was on a roll where he was winning races, and he'd get out of the car and he'd start wiping his eyes like he was crying in front of the crowd because he knew half the crowd hated the fact that he won. He played into it. He was an entertainer, and he was truly one of the greatest racers America has ever produced. And I'm sure that the NASCAR, because Dale Earnhardt was a polarizing figure as well, but when you're a racing fan and you lose a racer at the age of 41, you almost always expect it because something's going to happen on the track. Not, he just won a race last weekend. He won the Truck Series last weekend. This guy, he won 234 NASCAR National Series out of the 3 series. He won 63 Cup races, 102 Xfinity races, and 69 Craftsman Truck Series races. And we've lost him at the age of 41. So I expect that the NASCAR community, no matter what they felt about him while he was driving, will step back and recognize that we've lost one of the best of all time. I'm getting a little... So, rest in peace to Kyle Busch, and we're thinking about his family. Shelley Winter's up next. He's got a great radio show for you. We'll be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. You're all invited to join us, but until then, continue on your journey. Don't piss off the genie.